Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I think that might be the case. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. What is happening? Hopefully this looks right. Yes, it does. Good evening, good day, whatever it is for whatever time zone you happen to be in. It is time. I know I've been hyping this up, and I hope it lives up to the hype. I played it on a little bit of a research mission, just so I could get a little feel for it, because the point-and-click adventure game is not a genre that I ever really dove into in all of my formative years as a gamer. But I fully understood, Grim Fandango, Escape from Monkey Island, those kinds of games. Absolutely shaped the formative years for a lot of people. So I figured I was gonna go dive in on that genre a little bit, and one of the worthy games that I could think of that I saw a long time ago when I, back when my subscription to Electronic Gaming Monthly ran something from about somewhere in the late 60s all the way up until about issue 200. It was a grand old time. I was happily throwing all the money I could at that magazine, because it was just a joy to read, not only out of a love for video games, but the way that entire crew showed a certain level of chemistry through the pages that I could not find in any other game magazine. The closest I ever found was like Tips and Tricks, but I tried Ultra Game Players, I tried Game Pro. None of those could stick. None of those magazines had the charisma or attention to detail that I felt was worthy of continued readership. So, but it was rated, at the time, and to be an overall pleasing game, Blazing Dragons. This kind of goes back to all that I talk about when it comes to video games in the 90s being this crazy wild west for just anything goes. Almost anything was worth throwing money at as a video game concept. And it was, I think it was about 1996 that it went down, that Blazing Dragons came out to coincide with the release of the animated series that was mainly seen in Europe and in Canada. And from what is known, the Disney Channel was also able to pick up a version of Blazing Dragons, but it was edited and tweaked for content purposes, because some stuff that is not terribly risque in other places was, of course, going to be risque completely for Disney. Thank you, Femijat. Appreciate you making it. So in any case, so we have Blazing Dragons coming up, where the creative team behind the animated series of Blazing Dragons, half of that creative team was formerly Monty Python. The other one, the other gentleman, was a complete tour de force throughout English TV and movies. So be prepared for British humor. That is the very least I could say about this game. Be prepared for a lot of British humor and ridiculous voices, and maybe even a few voice actors who may sound familiar, because, well, if you're a voice actor and maybe you have this weird little video game project, perhaps you're not going to go dig deep into your tool chest. You're not going to go dig deep into your arsenal of voices. So you're just gonna make do with your natural voice, or a slightly tweaked version of something you're already comfortable with anyway. Cheech Marin, Harry Shearer, Kath Soucie, Jim Cummings, B.J. Ward, Charlie Adler, Jess Harnell, Rob Paulson. Some of those voice actor names you may recognize from some of their other bits of work. Rob Paulson in particular, Animaniacs, as was Jess Harnell. And Charlie Adler, he was Buster Bunny from Tiny Toons. So it's not like they didn't cobble together some talent. But, this being the mid-90s, those names that we revere right now, they would have been affordable back in the day. But in any case, got the controller hooked up, got the emulator fired up here. So let's make the switch over, and I will tell Winamp to calm down, to not provide the background music for me anymore. And let's get this booted up, shall we? So, running that. Blazing Dragons, boom. And be prepared to be hit with a wave of nostalgia because this was published by Crystal Dynamics, and some of their introductions were rather infamous. Oh, the bass on that PlayStation logo. Doesn't it just bring a tingle? And now seeing this Crystal Dynamics logo here actually gave me a little bit of an idea, because I don't think playing through this game will go that long. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it guided. I'm gonna intentionally make a couple of mistakes for the sake of, I guess, exploration, just to draw more of the humor out of the game. But from what I can see, this might not even take an hour and a half to 2. Padoka Gaming, hey, good evening. Appreciate you popping in, no matter how long. But yeah, here's the king of...
We must defeat Sir George's men. Gasflame, establish a defense perimeter. Bernavere, report on troop strength. Blaze, you and I will attack in formation Delta Tango Orange. Or better yet, let's just rush in and torch those buggers.
Oh. Oh, I guess I've never put this emulator to the... I've never put this emulator in OBS before, so it's time that I do so. How about that? I'm going to reboot this PlayStation then. Reboot and then resize here. Go with that. There we go. Yep, you're a little bit large, buddy. We're going to have to tone you down. That's more like it. And here I assumed that OBS was just going to take care of it for me. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much for helping me realize my error before things got too embarrassing. So I'm going to let this run again. Good choice, Padoka Gaming. Yeah, I'm just choosing to use the PlayStation version because I know emulation is a little bit more reliable. I know Mednafen is available, but I don't know if I'm ready to bring it out for prime time yet.
We must defeat Sir George's men. Gasflame, establish a defense perimeter. Bernavere, report on troop strength. Blaze, you and I will attack in formation Delta Tango Orange. Or better yet, let's just rush in and torch those buggers. All camel hot!
I mean, that was probably why Padoka Gaming, this is probably why the 32-bit era, the CD era, the start of the CD era was so cool for video games. Because you had this crazy blend of... yes, Camel Hot. You are correct on that, Famajack. You heard it correctly, Camel Hot. And I will have... captions turned on as well, because this being the era that it's from, to say the least, the audio, in spite of them having an entire CD at their disposal, the audio is a touch on the fuzzy side. Yeah, with that audio being a touch on the fuzzy side, I would rather have captions on to make sure that whoever's hooking in here can hang with the game no matter what. So, and it's a pretty simple situation here when dealing with this game. I guess this is probably standard point-and-click adventure where D-pad moves around a cursor. Take action with a cursor with X, look in your inventory bag with triangle, and then cycle the different actions that your cursor can take place with L1 and R1. That is it. To be fair, Redbook audio didn't become a standard until well into the CD-ROM age. Yeah, it definitely took them a while to develop ways for Redbook audio to be to be a thing that happens to make discs that were simultaneous Redbook plus data. That was a very fancy trick that probably didn't even happen until probably not until the mid 90s or the early 90s when that happened. It was probably something that we saw in a lot of PC computer games. Not, and then consoles eventually got the benefit of it, because there were definitely a lot of launch titles that had Redbook, but for whatever reason, the voice samples here on Blazing Dragons are not great. And hello to your puppy as well, Famajack. So I guess let's kick this off here and get some more narrative in front of us. Oh, yeah, that's the loading screen, literally flaming. And apparently it's got mini games to help extend the action. And for some reason, this particular loading screen is glitched, but only that loading screen. All the other ones seem to work fine.
The raid wasn't a complete loss, Sir George. We did lose 1,000 knights, but at least we made off with this extraordinary diamond.
An extraordinary diamond?
It's half-eaten! Curse those dragons! Mervyn, I want some fiendish advice. How can I make Camel Hot mine?
Camel Hot's where the dragons live.
Spies have just given me some new, deliciously diabolical information regarding the future of Camelot.
Yeah, they just kind of inverted the medieval fantasy thing by having the
My new alarming clock is a splendid invention, but adding the snooze lever was pure genius.
Flicker, hurry up, you lazy bag of dragon droppings. King Olfar's been waiting to see you.
I just want to test the snooze lever one more time. I'll be down in 9 minutes.
Fine, I'll tell the king, our absolute sovereign, master of all...
How's the game audio, by the way?
You can't fit him into your busy schedule.
Whoa,
Shit.
hold your jingle bells. Tell the king I'm on my way. Maybe it's about my request to battle in the tournament tomorrow. If I can't win, Princess Flame will be forced to marry someone else.
Alright, thanks for that, Padoka Gaming. Okay, so when it comes to our cursor here, we can walk, we can look, we can speak, we can grab, and then eventually there's a fifth portion for when you're wanting to use items in between. So let's try to grab as much as possible. That appears to have been the tail warmer that I was wearing while sleeping. What else can I grab?
Hello, little friend. Anxious to show all the nice people what a well-trained moth you are?
Okay. He kept a moth as a pet.
Pavlov, where are you going?
And he
You're
named it
setting a
Pavlov.
terrible example at the beginning of the game. Bad, moth, bad.
Okay. Anything else to grab?
A good inventor always has his invention book.
Okay, an invention book. Cool. And it's not always obvious, but sometimes you'll see the hand
I don't need this
close
junk.
around something
I
that's
mean
possibly
treasure right
grabbable.
now.
How hard is this compared to other point and click at the time? Is this Sierra levels of bullshit, Famajack? I'm not honestly sure. I think they probably would have tried
I
to
have no use for it
consider
while I'm
this as with it being based on an animated series for, you know,
I
children
refused
under
to touch them after I
12.
got stuck on chapter 15, creating a sticky
Then maybe they
glue.
wouldn't go that hard with it. And honestly, the walkthrough isn't that long, so I'm going to be able to make a
I'll
little
never
bit of
move
sense of it.
It's the last thing I see when I go to sleep and the first thing I see when I wake.
But when I tried noodling around with this unguided, I missed a crucial item here in this room that caused me a lot of grief, because I was probably into the game for about 45 minutes before
leaving
I
it
just
right
gave up
where it
before
is.
completing the very first task. But the item I needed was sitting here on the bed all this time, and it just wasn't apparent to me that it was something that I needed. And I think I saw something that was there next to the bed that I needed to pick up. So let me walk back in there. Because you can kind of see certain items look like they're meant to be a bit more.
That's only for sleeping and it's nowhere near bedtime yet.
Yeah, like that blanket on the floor looks like I could grab it right now, but apparently not. So maybe we maybe we hoof it out here. And as we get out, then well, there's that candelabra sitting on the shelf, so it looks worth grabbing. Yeah, Padoka, that's basically, I mean, I think that's kind of how I wasn't necessarily soft locked, like I wasn't in a position where I couldn't go back to my room, but at the same time I'm so very inexperienced with these types of games, it didn't occur to me that whatever I needed to go forward might have still been in my bedroom, because I thought I had scoured it completely, but I was wrong entirely. But now I know how to at least clear the first portion of things. So we'll just try to soak in the atmosphere here.
Protected by law.
Endangered species of camelhot. Interesting. The cockroach, the flat-billed three-feathered myna, and the myna-eating hedgehog. Protected by law.
There's only 2 of them left, and they're not even speaking. If they don't kiss and make up, the species is almost certainly doomed to extinction. Poor little guys. They're exquisite birds with such excellent taste. Unfortunately, they taste excellent to the hedgehogs.
And what about the hedgehogs?
There used to be plenty of them until the minor birds started fighting back. They sent in a mediator, but they ate him.
Of course they ate him. Oh well, let's go back. Yeah, I know that there are certain other point-and-click adventure games that end up causing soft lock situations. I mean, I'm sure those exist.
Librarian Pureflame might be taking a nap back there. I probably shouldn't.
But I'd say any decently well-designed adventure game is going to prevent scenarios in which you paint yourself into a corner. So let's head downstairs. What did you look up, Famijack? Oh, here's a cutscene. Yeah. Yeah, Famijack, you're right. I definitely want to stick to the guide. It's pretty nightmarish if I don't stick to the guide.
I was only an hour late.
The tournament is open only to dragon knights. You're not a knight. You're not even a squire.
I've heard of Discworld, and I probably should name drop Discworld as well. But yeah, there are certainly some very nonsensical puzzles, especially the main puzzle that I have to finish here to be able to get out of the castle in the first place.
I'm sorry.
We must do something, Flicker. I refuse to marry one of these flaming idiots.
I'll try, Flame. I promise. Uh-oh, visitors!
Ooh, visitors.
Humans in Camelot?
Greetings, King Smallfire. Oh, I sincerely regret to hear that you are finally retiring. When my entry in your tournament, the Black Dragon wins and is crowned king.
I believe Flicker would be Jim Cummings. It does sound like a Jim Cummings kind of voice.
What? Humans can't enter the tournament, and certain the Camelot law book will not allow such a thing. Chancellor?
You're undoubtedly right, sire. Chapter 3, Section 9, Paragraph 18 clearly states that humans
Edward
shall not
Glenn
be
as
eligible
Flicker.
to participate in any tournament.
I guess the voices here for the game are different than that of the animated series.
Unless, of course, they have a dragon to participate on their behalf.
Chancellor, I believe you're mistaken. Doesn't Chapter 3, Section 9, Paragraph 18 refer to an
Oh, Jim
obscure
Cummings
law
is the king.
governing public
Also very
snuff-picking?
plausible.
Yes, well, at one time it did, but I changed it, accidentally. This is a sensitive matter of state, King Allfire. I really don't think the princess should be involved.
I really don't think the princess
Quite
should
right.
be involved.
Keep quiet, dearest.
Yeah, that's a Jim Cummings kind of
Quibble
voice.
while you may. Tomorrow, Camelot will be mine. Away, Mervyn!
Human! Ha! We should have toasted the little pink bugs the moment they arrived.
Calm down. Our opponent can be defeated. Your mission
Yeah,
is to
Jim
bring
Cummings is
back
so freaking
information
talented.
about this mysterious black dragon.
He's probably got about a
Yes,
good, like, dozen voices under his belt.
Father, Flicker needs a mission.
Oh, okay. Flicker, I hereby command you to
Wash all the dirty dishes that have piled up in the royal kitchen, no, Rabbit.
Oh, wacko.
Tally ho, chaps! We have a black dragon to quash! That's an English word, you know.
That's an English word, you know.
Oh, blind idiot!
Oh, great. I see Sir Gaslane's been using room service again.
What a shame. Room service again. Well, since I already know from experience, let me pull up my bag of goodies here. And, oh, it's already letting me...
It's a perfect fit. So snug that no steam's escaping.
Except for that raunchy noise that's occurring.
Flicker, I've got great news.
Love Jim
gonna help
Cummings
me
as
with
the
the
Terror
dishes?
Mask in 2010 Splatterhouse. I keep
No,
forgetting that there was a
if you're a
2010
knight,
Splatterhouse.
We'll have to let you compete in a tournament. To become a knight, you first need to have an existing knight take you on as a squire.
And then,
As a squire, you can journey into the Cave of Dilemma. Leave alive, and you're a knight.
Oh, that's all?
Good luck! Bye!
well, that sure simplified things.
Yeah, a pretty loose definition of simplified.
It would be silly just to spin it. I could most likely use this in case I make a mess. Or perhaps for something else.
It's good, not the best thing ever, but you can tell there was a lot of care put into 2010 Splatterhouse. Well, that's good, because there's a lot of people who hold the Splatterhouse franchise dearly.
It fits like it was made to go there. Now, if only I could get this thing to spin.
It's cool to hear Jim Cummings just say the single worst thing anyone can say. Singe or single worst things anyone can say. Let's see. Oh, this item was also a factor here in this room.
I love it when an invention comes together. Dishpan claws are now a thing of the past.
Dishpan
Lo
claws.
and behold, the automatic dishwasher. Now, how much would you pay for this miracle time saver? Don't answer, because I'm free to leave the castle.
Don't answer because I'm free to leave the castle.
What's all this then?
Good day, Chancellor. This is my latest invention, the automatic dishwasher.
I see it's run on steam. Is it powerful?
As powerful as a dozen knights.
Fascinating. Perhaps later I can help you find some further uses for it.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me. I forget if it was in your own stream or on Twitter, where Jim Cummings is not at all proud of the things that he said in 2010 Splatterhouse, to the point where he isn't even fond of acknowledging his role in it to this day.
That's a waste of time. Those are in the foreground.
Let's go hoof it around the castle a bit. Let's see well, how about we go say hi to the king?
Excuse me, King Allfire.
Flicker, leave me. I'm thinking through a strategy for when my knights return.
I think, wasn't Jim Cummings, wasn't he Pete in Goof Troop? Because I feel like he's using a little bit of that voice right there.
Wise King Allfire. Camelhot owes him a debt it can never repay.
Jim Cummings isn't proud of it, which is a shame because, no pun intended, he just killed it as the Terror Mask. Oh, hey, there's my moth flying around over here. I wonder what. Oh, now my moth just. Oh, he just flew into the pillar, and there's a squirrel that's just going by. Well, not much I can do. Okay, yeah, Jim Cummings is Pete for a while. Yeah, that makes sense. And there are other things to grab here.
I don't have sinus problems, but this pipe cleaner might come in handy.
Might as well just fill up my bag as much as possible.
I'll just take the Monarch Quarterly along in case I get a sudden bout of insomnia. Never. I hate water.
Hates water, of course.
From this balcony, King Allfire can admire the majestic landscapes of Camelot, which, by the way, are on loan from the Majestic Landscaping Company.
Are on loan from the Majestic Landscaping Company. Okay.
I don't have time to pick that up.
Don't have the time. Oh well, let's go to the other room. The one that has a sort of Elvis Presley looking bloke on the door. Oh!
Flicker, this is my bedroom. Next time, knock, please.
Excuse me, Flame?
Flicker, have you done it? Are you a squire?
Already?
I'm close, Flame. Honest.
Hurry, Flicker. I refuse to marry against my will.
Can't you talk the king out of forcing you to marry? Use your feminine wiles. You know, smile sweetly, lock him in a half Nelson.
I tried, but he reversed me into a figure 4 leg lock.
Flame?
Flicker?
Do you have any more advice about becoming a knight?
Nope. But here's a kiss for good luck.
Flame?
I was expecting it to fly out the window.
So, what sort of dragon do you want to marry?
Well, the dragon of my dreams is sensitive.
The other day I saw a rainbow so beautiful, I wept.
Of course he'd have to be funny.
Did you hear about the human who thought manual labor was a famous Spanish painter?
Brave. He'd have to be brave.
I'm almost completely over that nightlight phase. I swear.
And most important of all, he'd have to be covered in tattoos that say, I belong to Flame.
Fine, I'll check the docs and get back to you.
Touchy.
I'll just take your bottle of something.
This mirror is clearly warped. Makes me look like I have a jewel gut.
Jewel gut. I like that.
Flame has an outstanding view of my bedroom. I'll have to put up some blinds. It's Princess Flame's couch. If Princess Flame was willing, I'd make it a love seat.
Oh, he says it while she's still there. Oh dear. Last time I tried this, I was alone in the room, and he still said that. So that's really great. Love seat. Magazine, pipe cleaner. Elvis, grab the bottle. Exit the hallway. Turn the square table. Okay. Now, this knitting lady is certainly going to be full of fun things to say.
I beg your pardon?
Yes? What can I do for you?
I need your help. I have to locate the Knights of the Square Table.
I've got a semi-enchanted map. It will show you where you want to go, even if you don't know you want to go there.
Okay, semi-enchanted map, okay. Even if I don't know, I don't want to go there.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Easiest way to become a squire?
What's the easiest way to become a squire?
Kiss some knight's butt, Flicker. It hurts, but it's worth it. Oh, heavens me, did I just say that?
Can I have some useless information?
There are only two things you can be sure of in life. Death and taxes. And that there are only two things in life you can be sure of. Wait a minute.
What are you knitting?
Oh, my little boy's grown another 2 feet since last week. I just can't keep up. Now, what can I do for you?
I need one of those, things. You know.
You mean one of those diddly bops you put on your, well, you know.
Exactly. But without the doohickey on the end.
Either you want a new bowstring for your crossbow, or I should slap your face. Either way, I can't help you.
Sure, more useless information.
Can I have some useless information?
There are only two things you can be sure of in life.
Okay.
Death.
I have all the information I need.
Now, I know I can theoretically leave the castle, but I want to see... Normally what's behind this door is rather hostile, so let's see what happens this time around now that I've progressed a little bit.
Hello, Chancellor. Nice flat. So light and airy.
You know I don't allow guests up here, Flicker. Please leave.
Well, okay.
Okay then.
Hey, thanks for the hospitality.
Okay, guess I'll try to make my way out. Appreciate the recommendation, Padoka Gaming. I guess that would make me a little bit more accessible than just Blazing Dragons, because who on earth is looking for Blazing Dragons? But there probably are a lot of people looking for a retro. I'm just a stickler sometimes, but sure, I'll go with it. Thanks, Padoka. Have a great night. Okay. Semi-enchanted map. Now go to the bottom location, which is allegedly... Oh wait, I'm here. What's over here? Hopefully this is a viable place.
The royal mole is ruining the streets of Camelot.
Oh. Okay. Home. Okay, place I get to go is the home for the grimly insane. Guess let's see what's down this way. Okay. Alright, that's the exit.
Excuse me, chef?
Oh, solo mio, nothing is free.
My life, she's so depressing, it's unfair and unjust.
It's unfair and
Oh, what is the
unjust.
point? It seems like not
What
much.
is the point? It seems like not much.
Wow, that was a lot
What
of
do you
embellishment
want,
there.
Flicker? I'm busy, being upset.
What's the problem?
What isn't? It's been such a long time since I had a good laugh, you know, like when you laugh so gosh darn hard you think your heart is gonna explode?
Maybe it would help if I told you an amusing anecdote.
That must be Cheech Marin.
What's the matter, you? I'm not sick. I don't need no antidote.
Well, you need something to put a smile on your face.
Well, let's see, where else can I go? Let's find our way around town. Okay. Oh wait, castle's here. What about over here? Oh!
It's a burn if you wind up here. This is the home for the grimly insane, where they treat clinically depressed storybook characters.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, but your hair...
It's too long, I know. Otherwise you never would have said such a thing.
Please calm yourself, miss.
You Blonowitz! Rapunzel, you Blonowitz! And how can I be calm with all this long hair?
All what long hair?
You don't know what it was like. Everywhere I turned, it was, Rapunzel, throw down your hair! Rapunzel, throw some more hair down! Hey, I didn't get any hair over here! Before long, I was throwing down hair all over the place. It was making me crazy!
That's exactly what I was thinking. Crazy.
Luckily, Dr. Fraud is a man who knows how to make a commitment. In fact, he's committed everybody here. He's really helped me see the light.
Getting the hair out of your eyes probably helped. Should you be outside? Unattended?
Yes, of course. I do the gardening around here. I trim the bushes, I trim the grass, I trim everything. You should have seen that beanstalk before I got to it.
That explains the nearly comatose giant back there.
Why are you so stressed about your hair?
My hair? If I don't keep it short, it'll grow down to the floor and then out the door.
But we're outside. Wouldn't it grow in the door?
Well, if you're gonna split hairs, now, don't bother me. I've got to be ready with my clippers if it tries to grow.
Forget I said anything. Most people do.
Let's see. Looks like I can grab one of the beans in the ground.
Magic beans. This one looks good.
Okay, now, to be extra unhelpful, let's help her grow hair. Oh, okay. So what if I take her hair now? Thank you. That was nice. Now, what does she have to say after that episode?
How's it hanging?
No.
Stay away. Any more of that tonic and I'll be able to tuck my bangs into my socks.
I won't splash you again. You have my word.
What I'd really like to have is that hair tonic. How about you hand over the bottle and I'll give you my clippers?
That sounds backwards.
I have the strangest desire to collect a lot of junk lately. Well, okay.
Great. Well, I'm finished here for now. Back to the village. To the archway. So we can go to the arena. Oh, there's a termite mound down there. Let's this is a very likely thing to need to use on it. Sure. Oh, now I have a termite infested pipe cleaner. That's great. Okay. If that is the case, now head down the path to the sign that says practice range. Okay, to the practice range we will go.
It's the Royal Catapult Target Range, where knights practice raining cats, but never dogs, against enemy castles.
So we're gonna fling cats against, well, it's been guarded by a dog. Hello, Hideous Winter. Good evening. Thank you for dropping by in the stream. We are still in the early stages of Blazing Dragons. You haven't missed much. I've just collected a few items, discovered a fairly neurotic, but also for some reason Jewish Rapunzel, and just trying to make a few advancements here. So yeah, Famijek, I hope you were around to catch my encounter with Rapunzel at the very least, because that was hysterical, seeing her completely neurotic about her hair growing the slightest inch, because she always kept a giant set of clippers on her so that she could constantly clip something. In any case, okay, minigame. Knock out all the cutouts that pop up by slinging the cat at them with the catapult. So I guess I grab, interact with the catapult.
All I have to do is aim the catapult, adjust the tension, and release. If I hit 9 out of 10 wooden knights, I get a shot at the big Sir George cutout for the win.
Hello, kitty. And it just gave the thumbs up.
Darn, that's quite a whisker. Darn,
no.
I lose. All I have to do is aim the catapult, adjust the tension.
9 out of 10. Oh wow, this is not going to be great. Oh.
Darn, missed by a whisker. Darn, I lose. All I have to do is aim the...
This is going to be a little obnoxious. Just a bit. Oh, come on!
I missed one, but
Simon
I
the
can
Cat,
still
hello,
win.
good
Darn, I
evening.
lose.
Thanks for stopping by. I know you've got many different choices of who you could watch stream,
All I have to do
especially
is aim the catapult,
especially Rob and
adjust the
Alex.
tension.
But thanks for stopping by for some family-friendly fun and some English humor with some blazing dragons here, having a silly time and probably a rather tough time.
I missed one, but I can still win. Missed
Oh.
one. No use continuing on.
No use
All I have
continuing
to
on.
do is aim the catapult.
How are you, Simon the
Adjust
Cat? Been a while
tension
since I've seen
and
you pop
release.
into my stream.
If I hit 9 out of 10 wooden knights, I get a shot at the big Sir George cutout for the win.
Thank you, Cat in a crash helmet. Okay,
Darn, missed by a whisker. Darn, I lose.
I'm definitely like, I guess I have to go. Yeah, I'm literally flinging a cat here because that is the mini game here. This is a point and click adventure that decides to have a game of skill within it, where
Darn, missed by a whisker. Missed too many. No use
Oh!
continuing on.
go figure. I'm screwing around and just randomly tapping the X button and then
All I have to
I
do is
fling the
aim
cat with the
catapult,
correct amount of
adjust the
momentum.
tension and release. If I...
Clearly, it doesn't take much momentum to get these cats going right.
I got it. That's one.
Wow, that's a very fast.
I missed one, but I can still win.
That's a very fast released. Way too hard. Yep,
Darn,
gotta
I
hit the
lose.
guards. I am Kay Franklin. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Good
All I
seeing you
have to
here
do is
multiple
aim it.
times. You are truly among the faithful, and I am grateful for that. Doesn't take much wind up to knock a
I
cat
missed
in.
one, but I can still win. Missed too many. No use continuing on.
Wow, this
All I have
if this
to
is
do
the
is
first
aim-
and thus easiest mini game, we're gonna have some problems here. Like the wind up for that isn't even an entire second.
Darn, missed by a whisker. Missed too many. No use continuing.
There I
on.
go again, just like not even trying, I hit the correct amount of
All I have to
momentum.
do is-
Even at a meeting, you are truly something, I am Kay
Got it,
Franklin.
That's one. I missed one, but I can still win.
What are you doing with a meeting right now, I am Kay Franklin? That's mighty impressive of you.
Missed too many. No use continuing on. All I have to do is aim the...
9 out of 10. Wow.
I got it. That's one.
Okay, not gonna go for that one because he's
Darn,
gonna
missed by a
disappear.
whisker. I can't miss again. Shoot
Oh.
up a second one. Missed too many. No use continuing on. All I have to do...
Yeah, 9 out of 10. That is an incredible. Too hard.
I got it. That's one. Darn, missed by a whisker. I can't miss again.
Nope, missed again. All right, so like the press and release on it is literally just like boom, boom.
All I
There's
have to do
there's
is aim
very
the
very little actual holding on that I need to do. But it's also kind of like frustrating because the
I got it.
because you would think, oh, I can wind up so much power, but you only need to
I
use
missed
like
one, but I can still
10% of it. Nope.
Darn, I lose.
Yeah, this one cat has volunteered
have
to
to
be
do is
the
aim-
catapult subject. This game was for the PlayStation and Saturn.
I got it. That's one. Chalk up a second one. Scratch the third one.
Gosh, this is so ridiculous. Oh, too hard.
By a whisker. I can't miss again. 4 down. Missed too many. No use
Wow, you have to be
continuing
really
on.
fast at this. And yes, Simon the Cat, you are correct. I am
All I
indeed
have to
using an
do is-
emulator on this. So not only do I have to be fully aware of the amount of momentum to use here for smacking these wooden knight targets, but I also have to the window in which to hit them is very small.
4 down.
And I also have to be fully aware of the timing.
Halfway there. That's 5. 6. Got this by the tail. 7 down. Victory is near.
I feel like safe's coming this, but I'm also
That makes 8.
I'm also not good at the
Hey, that's 9.
emulation hotkeys. Oh hey, I just stroked it out.
I missed one, but I can still win. Missed too many.
Oh what?
Continuing on.
Thought it was 9 out of 10.
All I have to do is aim the catapult, adjust the tension, and release. If I hit 9 out of 10 wooden knights, I get a shot.
Oh, I
at the
still
big
have to
Sir
hit the big
George
Sir
cutout.
George no matter what. Okay.
I got it. That's 1. Chalk up a second one. Scratch the third
Okay,
one.
so just like a tap of the X button gets to that particular row,
4 down.
and then measuring out the following ones is just a tiny delay further.
6. Got this by the tail. 7 down. Victory is near.
Victory is near.
That makes 8. Hey, that's 9. Pounced on 10.
There we go.
I did it! I win! I am master of the catapult range!
Well, hello, Hideous Winter's Cat Elliot. Good evening. Okay, so I won this thing. I guess I can take the cat with me, who is
Poor
currently
fella took a lot of
very
punch.
concussed.
I'd better hold on to him.
Yeah, come with me, kitty. Come into my bag of tricks. And let's hoof it out of here. What does this dude have to say?
Hello up there! How's it going?
You say you're from the Union? Oh, I can't hear you way up here. Oh, I'm coming down.
Sorry, I'm not from the Union.
Forget it, kid. It's time for a break anyway. The Sign Washers Union says we get a break every 13 minutes. You need a lot of breaks when you work on stilts, you know.
That sounds a lot like Flintheart Glumgold, the old version. Hideous Winter, he is now standing in a muffin tin. My child is not the smartest. He might be that cat. Yeah, your poor cat has had some concussions, apparently. Alright, as much as I would like to hang around here and investigate whatever the heck is digging up the ground, this is not entirely the place where I need to be. So let's head back to Camel Hot Castle. Oh, so that kiss that she blew at me actually had some purpose behind it, and
My bedroom or Dragon Central Station?
Dragon Central Station. Let's see. How about
Could we try that good luck kiss thing again?
there we go. Okay, jar with a kiss inside it. Wonderful. That makes absolute sense for the inventory. So, let's find our way back to the home for the grimly insane now that I've accomplished a few things.
Excuse me, Rapunzel?
That bottle of tonic was empty. Now, I don't mean to be short, but get out of my hair!
Okay, Rapunzel, wow.
think
Oh.
your mother eats,
A dragon! Good sir, I don't have time for this.
Ah, you have a classic case of scale envy. Now, think of that silly costume.
Oh.
This isn't a costume. I'm a dragon. And you, sir, are a fraud.
Yes, I am Dr. Sigmund Freud. The disturbed, the confused, and the loony nut boys.
What a mess! Sir Burnaby's trapped.
Well, time to cause a commotion, I guess.
Thought
And-
of yourself as any other mythical creature? Ah, you are
Try this.
Must keep wooden pipe in perfect condition. I don't know what I'd do without my pipe.
That.
Ah, we're doomed! A total rat attack! Any second now, I'm going to be covered from head to toe.
That's Charlie Adler, no
Rats
doubt.
up my shirt, down my pants, in my shoes! Stop that over there! What are you, cuckoo? Cut it out! Strangers on the street will say, what a nice fur coat, what a nice fur coat, and I'll say, I'm not wearing a fur coat! I am covered with rats! Dirty, stinking, lousy rats! Knock it off, you! The only rats around here are inside your head. In my head? Oh my god! Get them out, get them out, get them out now! Settle down! Relax! Relax!
It's like a hurry. Liquor. Oh, good job, lad. I wish there was a way to show my gratitude.
And I wish that a grateful knight would make me a squire. If only there was some way both our wishes could come true.
I believe indentured servitude to be a degrading anachronism, and so it will not defame my hallowed name.
Hallowed
Please
name.
Take this gift as a token of my gratitude.
Sir Knight, I don't know what to say. Except, what is this?
It was awarded to me when I deduced that the world was the shape of a duck.
What?
Impressive.
Oh, so, yep, there's my ribbon. After that, okay. This dude's eating flies, so clearly he must think that he's a frog. What if let's kiss the frog, make him a prince.
That was remarkable. It was Princess Flame's kiss to turn you back into your original form. I imagine you'd giggle if you could. And most of your IQ went away when you transformed, didn't it? So I'm probably standing here talking to a frog who doesn't understand a word I say.
Not one bit. Well, how about I grab the frog and put him in my
Down! Relax!
bag of holding.
Relax! Do not bother us! This is an emergency!
Okay, it's an emergency. Guess I'd better make my way out of here. Now, if I've got myself a frog, there is apparently a tranquil pool of water up here, northeast of the castle.
Oh, just look at the time. King Orfire sent me on a mission and I've been here for hours. You're such a bad boy. Hey, big guy. I can't control my burning feelings of candy now.
What on earth?
Angel Eyes, you have such fabulous cheekbones. You're such a tease, but don't stop.
Okay, so now that I'm here,
Angel Eyes, you have such fabulous cheekbones.
well, I have a frog on me.
You're such a tease, but don't stop.
Let's huck with this frog and... Oh! Let's break up the reflection.
Are you recovered from that embarrassing bout of narcissism, Sir Knight?
Oh, yes, Flicker. That was indeed a torturous, yet somehow stimulating spell. Thank you for saving me.
I'd consider the debt paid in full if you would take me on as your squire.
Oh, bother. I'd love to, but I couldn't do a thing for you. I'm way over my squire quota. Try one of the other knights, lad.
Squire
Come
quota.
on now. No pouty faces. Here's a gift for you.
I'm honoured, Sir Knight. This is clearly a family heirloom, handed down through generations.
Don't be silly. I have another 30 crates in my boudoir.
30 crates of mirrors. Yeah, Simon the Cat 123. This game feels intentionally sarcastic. I think that's actually a really, really good description. I guess for a very long time I've been trying to think of all the different ways that one could very quickly and efficiently describe English humor, and the ways in which it bends sarcasm for punchlines that keep building is incredibly good. So that's a very spot on observation. So I guess I'm done here. Back to the castle. And apparently there's a... Oh hey, that knitting project is going very well. Apparently there's a garden behind Camelot Castle.
Did you learn anything after visiting the pool, Sir Blaze? No, sire. I hope it will not reflect poorly on me.
Reflect poorly.
What does that mean? Well, as soon as all my knights are back, we shall discuss what to do next.
Actually, how exactly would I get to the back of the castle? Do I have to go back to the main world map to do that? Let's see what's possible here. Like if I go put the cursor right there, does that let me go about things differently? Aha!
I order you to surrender, vile human! I order you to the royal optometrist.
Oh dear. Apparently this knight has poor vision.
Here, wretched human! You come up here, myopic moron!
Well, he wants to go up there, so
Don't
thankfully
make
I
me
have
come
this
up there, human!
I have this magic bean to make him come up there.
Nimrod.
Perfect. It sank right into the ground. Now, if I know my fairy tales, this shouldn't take very long.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Unhand my nose, you stone-blind stalker! King on fire! What happened to Sir George? Am I in trouble?
Oh no. He just dragged the king out of his own balcony.
Confound you, Gasflame! This is the last straw! Oh my word, look at my poor tomato plants. Looks as though you've got brown roots, sire. Blast it all. I've worked so hard on them.
The wiggling tails in place of...
If you like, I can give you my mum's recipe for fertilizer that will solve all your problems.
Recipe for fertilizer?
Rather stand up of you, Gasflame. All is forgiven with that earlier business. So anyway, how's your mum these days? Buried her last week. Dead, you know. Oh, just a minute, sire. Flicker, lad, thanks for
What?
My pleasure, Sir Knight. Just as it would be my pleasure to serve under you as your squire.
Oh, dash it all. You know me and squires. I'm a special case. But Sir Lancelot is looking for a squire. And as a token of my appreciation, here is a lump of Peruvian coal.
Peruvian coal?
Gee, thanks. Coal.
Off to the square table room, Sir Gasflame. Follow me. Your Highness is most resourceful.
Yeah. Anyway, where can I walk to? I guess the only way to walk is back here. And...
Hey, Sir Lancelot's out of the woods.
Oh. Well, let's go see what's going on in the woods. Oh, hey, a pitchfork.
I have no use for such a thing.
Hey, I'm trying to grab the
I'll
pitchfork.
take this.
There we go. Let's have a chat.
Sir Lounge-a-lot. I've been looking all over for you.
I've been looking all over for the Black Dragon. I challenged the coward hours ago, and he still hasn't engaged me in combat.
Combat? With him? Surely you jest.
No, I don't.
I thought the king only wanted you to get information about the Black Dragon.
Huh. King Oldfire will forget all about that when I come home, dragging the beast by its tail.
You expect the Black Dragon to come down here?
Why not? It's his turn. After all, I had to trudge all the way up the hill to challenge the brute. It's only fair he should come down to me for the battle.
Is there any way I can talk you out of this challenge?
No, it's a matter of honor now.
The principal.
Angela, about the Black Dragon.
This is no time for talking. I'm a dragon of action, and I'll sit here and wait for that dragon as long as I have to.
Oh dear. Okay then. Well, looks like there's something black and dragon shaped up the hill here, so...
That's much too steep for me to walk up. I should use the path.
Fine, I'll use the path.
The Black Dragon is a machine. That makes sense. No self-respecting dragon would ever work for Sir George.
Go away, you cruddy canine! No fetching while I'm in the middle of something diabolical!
A cat will get rid of a dog. Uh-oh.
For Camelhawk!
Oh!
Coward! Run away and smash into those redwood trees, coward! Some warrior you are!
Sure. Why not?
Slug-brained simpleton! This is all your fault!
Sir Lounge-a-lot, what happened?
Did you not see it yourself? First, the fiend was not alone. He brought several of his friends.
No doubt it's a grand tale, but first I have something to ask you.
Very well. What is it?
On a mission like this, you wear chainmail?
Yes, what of it?
Mail is fine if you're conquering a continent, but for tracking down dragons, I would have picked out of light wool. While tracking, you need to be light on your feet. If you insist.
'Tis settled. Now, here's something I think you will need.
Soap?
Not common soap, simpleton. It's my privately blended laundry detergent for my undergarments.
Ooh.
I expect my squire to scrub every morning.
Sir Lounge-a-lot, I'm overwhelmed by your generosity.
Overwhelmed.
You're very welcome. Now, back to Camelhawk so I can tell the others of my grand battle.
Very grand battle. I like how the dragons have 6 limbs. It just looks so silly and exaggerated. That they're like dragon centaurs.
King Allfire, the Black Dragon has been defeated.
Say what?
Good work, Sir Lounge-a-lot. You will make a fine king and husband to my lovely flame when you win the... if you win the tournament tomorrow.
I am not about to stand here and be given away as a prize in a contest.
Blast it all. Flicker, see if you could cool flames a bit, would you?
Yes, your firm but fair dictatorship, but first I have vital news about the Black Dragon.
What could you possibly have to report, my puny squire?
That the Black Dragon is actually a machine.
Simon the Cat, this makes me think of a Disney movie. You're not wrong, but it's way too satirical to be a Disney movie. Disney movies usually play it pretty straight, even when they're making fun of things like Lilo and Stitch. Hideous Winter, I was just asking why they did or about to.
Majesty.
I'm running away.
Oh no.
But I just became a squire, Flame. If I make knighthood by tomorrow, I can win your hand in the tournament.
Sorry, can't chance it. Now, help me find something to lower out the window for me to climb down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any specific reason why they have 6 limbs. It's just an artistic
Please,
choice.
hurry!
Oh, fine. Well, I guess I have this Rapunzel hair, which is probably good for the purpose.
Ali Kazam!
Oh!
Gippity Doodah!
Oh!
Ali oxen free! Form of a waterfall!
Knock it off! I tire of waiting for the Chancellor. Where is that scabrous, scaly-faced moron?
Sir George.
Ooh, the Chancellor.
More on this subject later. Mervyn, our friend the Chancellor has arrived.
Why have you summoned us here, Chancellor? A meeting like this is quite risky for you.
Dragons aren't supposed to collaborate with
But
humans.
Sir Loungelot has told the court that he defeated your Black Dragon.
Yeah, that's right.
No matter.
Black Dragon is done.
Building a bigger, more powerful, new and improved Black Dragon 2, the sequel.
Excellent.
The
A young
sequel.
inventor here in the castle has created an extraordinary power source. With it, your Black Dragon 2 will be unstoppable.
Black Dragon 2?
Power source, eh?
You fat idiot.
Ah! Now wait here by the castle while I go and retrieve the plans. I'll send them down.
Hideous Winter makes sense, I guess, since it would be hard to balance having hands on a dragon body otherwise. Unless they're meant to be like a dragon one, but very different. Oh, there's the hair drop. This is about to get very interesting.
Liquor, I knew I could depend upon you.
Out she goes. Uh-oh.
What kind of note was that? Weren't you ever a dragon scout, Liquor?
Afraid not.
Hey, what are you doing here? Let go of me this instant!
Uh-oh.
Flame! What's happening down there?
Help me, Flicker! It's Fergus, and he's tying me up and putting me in the back of his carriage! Go on,
Terrible. Very terrible.
Flame!
Oh!
A flaming note. It says, thanks for Princess, was expecting plans. Signed, your pal. Oh no! What plans could they mean?
Oh no. Chancellor?
Flicker, what have you done?
Depends how much of that last bit you overheard, Chancellor.
Most of it. Now tell me what happened, Flicker.
Flame was kidnapped, and a flaming note from the kidnappers said that they were expecting some plans. I don't know what plans they were talking about.
Simpletons. It should be obvious, Flicker. The kidnappers want the plans to your dishwasher.
Yeah.
My steam engine?
Yes. Give me the plans and I'll see that the princess is freed.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Fool! You're wasting valuable time.
Flicker's no idiot. Uh-oh. He just pickpocketed me. I have no inventory bag. Oh no. Well.
Hey, my bag is missing.
Well, let's go to the Chancellor's room. Hideous Winter, is your display pic from when you officiated your friend's wedding? No, it is not. It is a different selfie that I took fairly recently. When I officiated my friend's wedding, I was wearing black and gray. I've got another one coming up in January. I should really start spending time with that couple so I can suss out what I'm going to do when I officiate their wedding.
Hey, you snatched my bag. And that's my invention book. Give it back.
Hush, lad. Trust me. You'll thank me for this one day. Now let's get these plans to the kidnappers so our beloved Princess Flame can return to us unharmed. This same day, Carrier Eagle will get the plans there lickety-split. Curse you, stupid bird! Oh well, at least I have my backup ground delivery dodo.
Hideous Winter, I think I'm bad luck when I officiate weddings. All of them have ended in divorce. Ouch! How many weddings is that?
If you can't trust me, here's your chance to redeem yourself. Follow the dodo to the kidnapper's lair, rescue the princess, and you'll be a hero.
Follow the dodo.
As soon as the little fool gets anywhere near Castle Grim, he'll be chopped into a dozen pieces by Sir George's guard.
Sir George's guards are that
Say
dangerous?
something to me, Chancellor?
Oh, no. I was just having a small, malicious aside. Carry on, lad.
A small malicious aside. No big deal. Well, at least I got my inventory bag back. That was pretty quick. Still full of goodies. Anything else I can grab while I'm in here? Can I grab that spider? Nope, can't grab the spider. Can I grab the book?
It's a book from the Royal Library titled Crushing the Will of the Weak with No Remorse.
That's a little bit on the nose. Hideous Winter, only 2, but even with 50-50 odds, that's not good. Yeah, you're definitely right. I could understand you being discouraged about
I don't
that.
need the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Well, Flicker, unfortunately, the weight of the world is a little bit on your shoulders. So... what about this?
I might be able to use these.
Might. And what about, that looks like...
I'm certain no one will miss a couple of crackers.
Yeah, like, it was not at all obvious that that was something that I should have picked up as a valuable inventory item. So, Famine Jack and anyone else who's into point-and-click adventure games, I'm sure you've already seen a couple of spots where it's clear bullshit that they've thrown at me. That if I didn't have this handy guide sitting here, I would have gotten myself painted into a corner very quickly. It's like I'm supposed to explore every possible element of the screen in order to make myself useful here. So, what is likely here now is to finally head up to the library so I can speak to the deaf librarian. She's hilarious. Ooh, what does he have to say?
Greetings, Trivet.
What do you want, Flicker? I'm busy here.
What are you doing?
Changing my life. My days as a jester are over. Armed with this book, I plan to stand firm against the opulent bourgeois oppressors whose sole pleasure stems from making me sit on whoopee cushions.
Wow.
It's been months since you've done anything even remotely funny. All you do is sleep, eat, and complain.
This book, Hypnotism Made Easy, is going to change everything. We'll see how King High and Mighty Allfire likes making me laugh. Here for demonstration.
Okay, but nothing too weird. I don't want to have flashbacks years from now.
Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to be royalty for a day? Pampered like King Allfire or Princess Flame? Yes. What would it be like to be a princess? Now that would be interesting.
Hideous Winter. It me! Sleep, eat, and complain! Not a terribly bad life. You find time for joy in between the sleeping, eating, and complaining. No, I don't need to be a princess yet.
This is getting too weird.
Suit yourself, but you'll never know what you were missing.
Oh dear.
beg your pardon?
You want a bigger garden? Look under horticulture in aisle 4.
No, I said you're awfully hard of hearing.
Oh, you like my earrings? My son sent them to me. He won them in a contest.
I need help finding a book.
Do you have a title?
Inventor, and I hope to be a knight by tomorrow.
Well, that's fine and dandy, sweetie. But how about the title of a book?
How about, let's see, other choices. Great earthworms named Stanley throughout history. Self-defense with belly button lint. An illustrated guide to stomach flu, volume 8. But we get to go, unfortunately, with the not-so-comedy option of crushing the will of the weak with no remorse.
Crushing the will of the weak with no remorse.
I'm certain we have a copy. You wait here while I check in back.
Her feather duster seems useful, so I think it's worth grabbing. But now let's talk to him again.
Greetings, Trivet.
What do you want, Flicker? I'm busy here.
It's princess time.
What are you doing?
You asked me that before, Captain Short Term. You back for a hypnotism demonstration?
Why, yes, I am.
Okay, but nothing too weird. I don't want to have flashbacks years from now.
No. Imagine what it would be like to be pampered like a princess.
Simon the Cat, it's really funny that in the news about Link, they put Mario Kart in the games to check out at the bottom. I'm not sure I follow. I don't know what you mean. What news about Link? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let's make me a princess.
Make me a princess.
I've always wondered about you, Flicker. All right, now bear with me. Let's see. Turning into barnyard animals, turning into pudding, turning into royalty. Here it is. Double, double. This is no trouble. Now you're a princess, although one with stubble. Hey, sweet cake.
Ooh, all that hip movement.
What are we doing in the library? Is there any word from Flicker yet?
I don't believe it. It works.
Wow.
Flicker was right about you, Trivet. Now where is my father?
The last time I saw the king, he was in the square table room. You should go hop up on his lap. You do look ravishing there.
Hop up on the king's lap.
You're quite a little freak, Trivet. I'm leaving.
Leaving with that crazy look.
Hello, Daddy. Is he doing kingly things?
Flicker, what are you doing?
Oh, Father, I've acted like such a fool lately. Can you ever forgive me?
I don't care much for this behavior, Flicker. Stop! It's silly. And rather suspect.
But, Daddy...
That's enough. I mean it.
Oh.
Enough what, King Allfire?
Enough. Flicker?
Who else
Flicker?
would it be, Sire? Are you feeling all right?
You've been experimenting with your chemicals again, haven't you? I can tell. Be gone! Weirdo.
In the Switch news section, they put a list of the most popular incarnations of Link. At the bottom, they put games like Link's Awakening, Breath of the Wild. It's funny they put Mario Kart on that list. Oh, yeah, that if I'm not mistaken, oh, yeah, Link is in Mario Kart 8. So, I mean, the version of Hyrule Castle, the special Hyrule course that they put in Mario Kart 8 is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Really, really weird to even count it, but you know, it's a really really pleasing way of interacting with Hyrule and Link, so why not? So that was not fun. I think I should retaliate against Trivet.
Where could that book be? Blast you, Trivet!
Yes, Your Highness, sir.
It was so much fun. Let's try that hypnotism thing again.
Your wish is my command. Double, double, this is no trouble. Now you are princess, although one with a spell.
Who?
Where am I? Where's Daddy? Oh, I simply must talk to him about getting my own castle.
My own castle.
Oh, what am I wearing? I can't be seen like this. I must have some proper clothing, or I'm not going anywhere.
Proper clothing. That's good. The special hybrid course is my favorite course in the game, says Simon the Cat, but it's still funny that they marketed Mario Kart in a posted out link. I mean, if you're Nintendo, you're always wanting to make sure that you've maximized your marketing opportunities, and the Switch news section in the eShop is nothing but just direct marketing. So bring on all of the possible advertisements for games that you could possibly want. So yeah, there's definitely there's definitely an agenda hiding behind that decision. Well, the suitcase is still there, so let's grab it.
I'd better take this along. The princess always likes to look her best.
Good idea.
I might as well. They're not much of an heirloom anymore.
Sheets too that are slightly burnt. Okay. So let's go find Trivet, because he demands some clothing. He demands to look his princessly best. Back to the library. Simon the Cat. Smash Brothers is also linked. Oh, of course. Yeah. Smash is still hot. It's gonna be hot. You might as well keep writing that. Suitcase of goodies.
Pretty odd idea. Let's see. It should be here. Here, princess. Get some clothes on and then go and give your daddy a big smooch.
Oh, thank you. You really know how to treat a lady. Now, don't peek.
Don't peek.
Hello, Father. I understand you wish.
Oh, there you are, Flame. Go to your room.
Oh, Father, is punishment your solution to everything? Do you intend to punish the world? I'll go to my room, but only because it's my choice.
Good work, Flicker. You're free to go now.
Finally,
Okay.
now I can go after that dodo bird and rescue the princess.
Dodo time. Oh.
Now to catch up with that dodo bird.
And I can... Oh, there was still this situation right here.
This is neither the time nor the...
There we go.
That wouldn't be constructive.
I'll walk over to the... He needed a laugh. Might as well tickle.
You doing, you crazy dragon? Oh, yeah, you better stop it right now.
Oh no!
Hey, you want a crazy kid? How?
Take his paddle. Why not? So now I have his paddle. We can make our way out of here. And No, this not exactly where I wanted to go. Let's get out of here. Place to be was wherever I saw the first black dragon. Oh, which was the woods. Hideous Winter. I mean, the teens at my library still play Ultimate, and Link and Toon Link are almost always in play. Yeah, I mean, Smash is Sakurai wasn't kidding. This is Smash Ultimate. This is the ultimate Smash. It is now the most perfect incarnation of Smash, and it's not like there's going to be a sequel for any imaginable foreseeable future. They're just going to keep adding to it, and it's only going to stay popular because once, Smash got, it was kind of a sleeper hit on the N64, but when Melee came out for the GameCube, blew the doors wide open. There's still tournaments in high-profile places to this day, even at EVO. Simon the Cat, the voices are so dramatic. Oh yeah, because not only are they English, but they're basically playing. We're basically playing a summarized version. We're basically playing a movie of the animated series that this was based upon. So all the voice actors are going full in on being cartoons here. Oh yeah, Hideous Winter flexing her emote capabilities. I did love drawing those very much. Okay. So now we have an item to grab around here. Let's head back this way. Oh, there's a bone. How about that?
Well, I pick up just about everything else. The bone should fit in nicely with the other half-ton of junk I have.
So next up, grab the bone. Now go to the new woods near the top of the map. See, the dodo's been having some problems. Okay. Did a little bit of backtracking, but I'm not mad about it. At least I don't think I could have grabbed the bone previously. Which is fine. There's something inside that haystack, but I guess I have to deal with that later. Because that haystack is shivering. But the dodo's way up in the mountains.
How can I follow the dodo to the kidnappers when some loon of a hunter has him trapped?
Oh dear. Wow. This puzzle there's so many aspects of this game that require like some really great lateral thinking and a lot of planning. So when we come back to the library, this is going to get very interesting very quickly. Based off an item that I picked up earlier. I mean, and that's the point of these point and click adventure games, that you have this entire set of inventory, all of these items that will trigger different things, and you're just rotating in at, almost at random, but with a very, very strict plan. You're rotating through all of these items to help you progress. Started playing Joker in Smash Brothers and want to play Persona, but I can't find it in the eShop. Let's see, Joker was Persona 5. It's weird that you can't find it in the eShop, because even if you're just searching for Persona, should be fairly easy to pick up. I could fire up my Switch, but that's a whole other thing right now. I'm not much the player for Persona, but I'm sure I'll find my way to it, or at least watch a long play, because there's a lot of people who are big fans of the entire series. Thus, that's why there's so many of them. Now, I grabbed a stamp earlier, a stamp of the dodo. Oh,
It's official. Dodo
Persona 5 isn't on Switch not yet. I didn't know that. I just kind of reasonably assumed that Persona 5 was on Switch because Joker's in Smash.
Number 14602 clearly states that hunting dodo birds is against the law. Oh, it's rough, I tell you rough.
I didn't know. That must be a new law.
I'll throw the book at you, and my aim's better than yours. I'm wild, I tell you, wild.
All right. Word spreads fast in this kingdom.
Let's see. It should be here.
Now we can head to the woods. Oh, the dodo has gone further. Oh, there's some angry
I wonder
peasants.
where that dodo has wandered off to. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, show yourself, you dirty, feudalistic, ruling person!
Whoa.
Come and face our...
You're not too fond of Sir George, then?
Acceptable! We poor townspeople commit absurdities at this snuff-dribbling collector of human taxes. We are rankled with stinky boiled anger at his outrageously expensive haircut.
Why do they have to be French?
Are you going to burn that effigy?
We are poor starving types who have no money for a lecture. You are a dragon animal. Come on, you have to...
Aren't you too scared to be talking to a dragon?
We are mortified, but we have no energy to go running off in terror.
Wow.
On to the aerosol. Now, help us burn the tyrant.
Okay, let's burn the tyrant. I have some coal to help facilitate this.
Rude and risque display, Sir George. Burn, Sir George! Burn! Oui! Burn, Sir George!
Well, that's that then. Same time next week.
What?
Make it the Mud Eating Festival.
Right, see you in 2.
I mean, I guess it does kind of stand to reason that if there is anyone who is going to be full-throated in protesting the monarchy, even just to practice it, from the eyes of an Englishman, the French would be the ones to be protesting their monarchy because the French are really good at that. I think that accent change was intentional. That those two were speaking in some particular accents, and now that their entire act of protest is over, they can go back to just being themselves. And then next week they'll go back to putting on those ridiculous accents and put on the whole song and dance again. P5R isn't coming to other platforms. Whoa. That's unexpected and shocking, kind of. Oh, let's see. Sure, let's walk into the pub. Why not?
Hey, you in the dragon suit. Are you from Rotten Jimmy's employment agency?
Me? Jimmy Rottens? Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, I told Jimmy I needed some costume help to walk the street and drum up business.
The French don't waste time. They send a message. Off with their heads, that sends a message to the rest of the bourgeoisie.
How much does the job pay?
No, not much to start, but in 3 months, if you haven't been mortally wounded by an angry customer, I'll consider a raise.
Are there benefits?
For medical, there's a barrel of leeches in the back, and dental, there's a pair of pliers under the bar.
Are you the owner of this establishment?
Sir Juice-a-Lot at your service, formerly of Sir George's Royal Guard.
Why did you leave the Royal Guard?
Well, Sir George claimed my incessant chattering was annoying, and if I didn't stop, he was going to stretch my tongue out, wrap it around my head, and spin me like a top. Woo-hoo!
So, what happened?
But you never ask. After I stopped spinning, I left the guard and opened this place. The only good dragon is a dead dragon juice pub.
That's quite a name. I'd hate to see your bowling shirts.
The bourgeoisie didn't like it when the proletariat rose up and cut off heads in revenge.
Tell me more about the pub.
Okay, we serve every type of juice here. We've got orange, apple, pear, nectarine, kiwi, grapefruit, tangerine, mango, carrot, guava, prune, peach, kumquat, and of course, carrot.
You said carrot twice.
I like carrot. Cut me and I bleed beta-carotene.
What's so great about drinking juice?
Are vous kidding? Look at moi! I'm so juiced up I can read in the dark, tell identical twins apart by the smell of their shoelaces, and hear a caterpillar scratching its armpits from 50 yards.
I'll accept the job.
Well, get out and find some thirsty customers then.
Thirsty customers.
Go away, little man in silly costume, or I kill you.
Wow.
There you go, putting up walls around your emotions. Tell me what you really feel.
When I look down deep inside my most private self, yeah, I really want to kill you.
Excellent. I feel we've made some real progress. I have nothing to say to that.
Trying to talk to the monks.
Excuse me, brothers. I'm working on a wax disc recording invention. I think there might be a market for people who want to hear your chants.
Today is the day for cleansing the soul, not for idle talk.
Okay, fair. Let's get out of here. Why is a baseball player here, of all things?
I was wondering if you were
Or
thirsty
a cricket
and
player,
wanted to...
rather.
Back off, lad. I am not thirsty. In fact, I have been so busy working, it has been a week since I've eaten.
Oh, that is a very interesting accent to choose for him. Well, how about a cracker?
Would you like a cracker?
What I would really like is a steaming bowl of dragon tail soup with big chunks of meat floating in it. Perhaps crackers might too. Oh, yummy. These are salty dick crackers, are they not? Just one bite, and I find I am thirsty enough to drink an ocean.
Time to go into the pub.
Ooh, things are really helping now. We're starting to get a crowd. Help me out back here and take care of those monks. They love the prune juice special.
The prune juice special, huh? Okay.
Excuse me again.
Not gonna make you a sandwich. Good evening. Thank you for popping in.
Vow of silence, you see.
Vow of silence? But we're talking right now, and you've been ordering drinks all day.
Ah, yes. Well, he worketh in mysterious ways, don't you think?
I thought they were supposed to have an oath of silence.
They're my most devoted customers. Keep their glasses full.
Dragons won't eat prunes, but I'm sure I'll find someone who does.
Maybe I'll try to grab those comics too.
Bring his juice, or in it.
What do you think you're doing? Those are mine.
Kids on.
They're with the Holy Order of the Purple Intestine. Now help them.
Not gonna make you a sandwich. It's not winter yet. It's fall.
What's the big deal?
When I was baby Bruce, my sweet old granny read me funny papers when she was out on parole.
Okay, I'll make it a point to stay 2 steps away from them.
2-step,
Why don't I just shuffle out of here? Hustle on out.
shuffle, hustle, those are dancing words. You want funny papers? Dance me for them on stage, girly dragon.
Ooh, I think we have another mini game here.
Okay, silly man in a dragon suit. Let us see if you can boogie with the big boy.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm ready.
I already fell down?
You lose. Go home and sit in your puddle of crybaby tears.
Like, when am I supposed to press it? The button was lit up. That's weird. But yeah, not gonna make you a sandwich. I hope the boys enjoy Washington.
Hey, Brute. Tango, flamenco, disco duck.
We dance again. Okie dokie, dancing at 20 paces.
It's not a rhythm
Not
game,
bad
thankfully.
for the easy peasy little beginning. Now for round 2.
You just have to reasonably try to press these things as quickly as possible after they light up. Oh no! Not gonna make you a sandwich. I found my Halloween costume, huh? I get to put on suspenders and a tutu with leggings. Your boys are loving it in Washington so far. So much emo brooding into the wind. Oh yeah, especially in October. There's so many clouds. It gets dark at like 5:30 p.m. and yeah, when you're the boys are what, 12, 13, maybe 14, if that. But yeah, lots of brooding time. That age that your boys are needs a lot of extra brooding time.
He's really not my type. Hey, Brute. Tango, flamenco, disco duck.
We dance again.
Dance again.
Okie dokie, dancing at 20 paces.
It's kind of like a quick time event. You just have to... All of those buttons, they light up at their own pace. Oh, come on, I hit square. They light up at their own kind of random pace.
You lose. Go home and sit in your puddle of crybaby tears.
I'm trying to win his comics, dang it.
Hey, Brute. Tango, flamenco, disco duck.
We dance again.
Dance again.
Okie dokie, dancing at 20 paces.
Polka dot leggings.
Not bad for the easy peasy little beginning. Now for round 2.
I somewhat assume that the timing will get tighter on these as we advance in the rounds.
You are one lucky cookie. Try to dance your way through this if you can.
The cat flinging was a little bit more difficult than this. Ooh, this is faster.
Ah! I can't believe it! You win the dancing contest! Brute has been humiliated!
Brute has been humiliated.
Because I am the new Dance King.
Dance King. This game is wonderful. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Simon the Cat. Appreciate it. Glad you were enjoying what you saw. All right, I got comics. Well, it seems like I've grabbed all I wanted to, all I need to grab here. And, guess I'll walk up to the castle. To Castle Grim. There's that dodo I've been chasing.
Whoever on doors today, answer the door, and then report for beheading! I'll get it myself! Oh.
Yes, not gonna make you a sandwich. That is Cheech Marin.
What's this?
He killed the dodo!
At last, the plan. I must show these to Mervyn.
That fish flopping around down there looks like something I can pick up.
Gate guard. Remove your helmet.
Of course. But why?
So this won't hurt me more than it hurts you!
Very good, Sir George.
So, Sir George is holding Flame captive. And now he has the plans to my dishwasher engine.
My dishwasher engine! Can I grab the dodo?
He doesn't seem himself. He might attack if I tried that.
Okay, fair. Let's see here. Now I have to do something very tricky.
They're looking pretty good. I'd say almost presentable.
Wrapped up some prunes.
That bell must summon the drawbridge guard.
Oh, poor dodo.
So fast! I see you there. Hey, you must be the new poke boy from the juice pump. State your business.
Is the lady of the house in?
Lady Esmeralda is rather indisposed. She and Sir George had words last night. Well, actually, she had words. He had a big rock.
When do you expect her back?
Well, that depends. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Really good call on that voice actor to treat this character like Gomer Pyle.
I'd like to enter the castle, please.
Unless your name is on the list, you're not getting in. And since there is no list, you're not getting in.
Then why do you even bother
Maybe
answering
even
the
Don
bell?
Knotts.
To accept deliveries.
Would you tell me about this moat?
Sure. It circles the castle, it's filled with infectious rancid water, and it's home to a family of electric eels.
Glad you agree,
Ever
Hideous
heard
Winter.
I'm sorry. I thought this was Stan and Trudy Dombrowski's castle. Theirs must be the next one over.
Oh, those Dombrowskis.
Thanks. State your business.
I got a delivery for Sir George.
Well, hand it over then.
Oh, it was that bundle, yes.
Sir George will have me transferred to guarding the royal lit ball if I bring him this loose and unruly mess.
Oh, I have to use the ribbon as well.
A gift suitable for a king.
There we go.
After he eats the prunes, he can sit around reading the funny papers.
Nailed it. Funny papers. Prunes and funny papers.
State your business.
I got a delivery for Sir George.
Well, hand it over then. Now this is more like it. I'll run these right up to him.
You do that, Private Pyle.
George, a gift from one of your subjects.
Let's see what we have here. I'll be very upset if this is another pile of horse. So good.
Yum, yum, yum.
Sir George, now slow down. Remember what happened last time? Oh no! Too late!
Oh, bluff! Out of my way!
Yikes!
Sweet relief.
Well, at least they have flush toilets, and oh, that's that house right there. There's that moon on it. Yeah, and that's why the pipe leads down here to the moat. That's wow. Anyway, there's an eel flopping around down there. I wonder if I can put that in my bag of holding here. Nope, it's an electric eel. Oh dear.
I can't touch that eel without proper protection.
Okay, so eventually I will acquire the thing that lets me grab the eel.
The front door is an iron-bound oak with an armed guard, but the back door isn't even latched. Here be George's wife, same in death as was in life.
Okay. Now to find my way up to
the entrance to Sir George's royal bathroom. Hey, you! No blue water in there.
Your Majesty, I thought you were still ensconced on the porcelain eminence.
the porcelain. Ensconced on the porcelain eminence.
Want your armor? We should wait until your stomach settles down.
No! I want my armor now!
Does your Majesty remember it takes a fortnight to de-rust your armor every time you have one of your little accidents?
Accidents.
Very well, let me feel your face.
What?
It's your own rule, sire. Last year, imposters stole your armor 6 times. So to verify that it's really you, I must touch your face.
No! I touched myself earlier and I'm sure it's me!
No touch, no armor.
Well, drat. Well, we passed by something earlier that should actually help this situation. Tim's like, yep, the dummy in the town square. Exactly. Exactly. It left the mask of his face behind, and that's something to pick up. You have guessed correctly, because you are exactly that astute of a player there. Plus, there's that manure in the cart over to the left.
I can show this to everyone who said I'd never get ahead in life.
Ooh, that sound effect.
Ah, Essence de Sir George. Smells just like the real thing.
Oh boy. The new icon for it. It's smeared and not even, it's worse than smeared, it's clumped.
Wait, that smell would make a buzzard look up from a dead buffalo. Is you all right, Sir George? Now stay away from those prunes and take this rust be gone in case you have another accident and your armor seizes up on you again.
Yikes. Alright, well, let's head to the back door now. Oh hey, it's a little red dog.
It's Dog the dog. Sir George's pet peeve.
I'm sure that dog will be instrumental later. Poor dog. Doesn't have his bone. Still holding on to that bone, though. But I'm guessing I don't have to use it quite yet. Oh, it's the Black Dragon.
They built a new Black Dragon and installed my dishwasher steam engine in it.
How rude of them. So at this point, what I think I'm going to do, it's been right about the 2-hour mark. I regret to inform you that I am only human, so I think I will give myself a little bit of a break here, 5 to 10, and I think you should do the same. So I'm going to put on some nice and fluffy music for y'all, and hopefully I will be back soon, assuming that I don't die in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Just have to cover my bases. So I'll be back. Alrighty, I have returned. Let's get right back into this here. Let's not waste any time. Let's go find ourselves, now that we are hot on the trail of all that's going on here. We have found the Black Dragon 2, which they have gotten back up very quickly. Let's see what's going on here. So, let's see.
This stairway goes down somewhere. I should probably investigate.
Like, just wearing that armor and having that dumb mask that's covered in shit is good enough.
Won't be long now, Princess Flame. Once your father's mystic royal scepter is in my hands, the universe will be mine. Mine!
You're wasting your breath, you megalomaniac. I make it a point never to listen to other people's psychotic episodes.
Foolish creature. Once the Black Dragon 2 is fully operational,
It's kind
your
of Star Wars-y.
value as a hostage diminishes to around, let's see, carry the 4, 0!
You will like it in the psycho ward. They have tapioca on Tuesday.
I like how Mervyn just kind of doesn't even have any regard for my presence, just yoink! Well, Hideous Winter, you happen to be AFK for almost exactly the same time that I was taking a break, so you missed very, very little. I'm only one screen over from where I just resumed. Like, I resumed like 90 seconds ago, so don't even worry about it. Okay, so now that I've taken the paper, I can go back upstairs. Okay, there's a wheel that controls the gate.
There. The gate is securely closed.
I can use the paper. Oh. Why does that paper look like the guard?
All right, you imbecile. I've got your code right here. Code has been verified. Launch.
Alright. I'm gonna launch it into the freaking... These idiots. These absolute morons.
What the devil is all that racket? I get on a really good diabolical roll, and then what? I'd better investigate.
Now I can sneak into his lab. How convenient.
How could you let this happen, you fool?
Sir George entered the code correctly. I was only doing my job.
Heh, I was
What in the
only
world
doing my
possessed you
job.
to do such a thing? Really? What were you thinking?
Who says I was thinking? This is my castle, and I'll do as I please.
And I pleased go back down
The
into...
tournament is tomorrow.
Oh, the dog followed me down. How nice. Well, how about I give the dog his bone back? Because, I mean, why else would he have showed up if he didn't want his bone?
Let's see if you can fetch that.
What a
Wow.
genius little pup. He brought the keys to the cell.
It really is you, Flicker. You've gotten so forceful. Running away.
Forceful.
So overrated.
Don't even need tattoos.
I'll race you home.
There you go.
Why have I never been far? It's Sir Lancelot. Be still my heart. Flame, it is I, Sir Lounge-along.
Oh dear.
What's on your mind, you hunky, well-proportioned slab of dragon?
Slab of dragon.
You're what's on my mind. Regardless of your feelings for me, I will have you.
Oh, talk is cheap, scabbard breath. Let's
Scabbard
see
breath.
some action.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Your wish is my command, my saucy little tart.
Saucy little tart.
Now you cared. No!
Hideous Winter, I thought it's been snowing in Montana for like a couple weeks now.
Where could she be? I sent my knights out hours ago to find her. Flicker, there you are, you... Where is Flame?
There she is.
Hi, Daddy.
Flame. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I was so worried.
Yeah, Hideous Winter, I think this coming winter
King Allfire,
is going to be
this is
hideous.
entirely my fault.
I have no problem in believing that. But before I deal with you, I need you to go out and bring back my knights.
Again?
Understand, dish boy? Flame, go to your room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Father, is punishment your solution to everything? Do you intend to punish the world? I'll go to my room. Only because it's my choice.
That's exactly what Trivet said earlier. That's weird. I'm okay. I'm way too curious. I know where I'm supposed to go next, but I'm gonna go back up to the princess's room and see what has transpired. 'Cause my word, this has got to be weird. I wonder if my library will shut down again due to the snow. Wouldn't surprise me. You don't much have the infrastructure for any snow at all over there. Oh, everything's normal in here.
How are things, Flame?
Couldn't be much worse.
But all I have to do is face the Cave of Dilemma.
Cave
then
of
I'll
Dilemma.
be able to compete and defend your honor.
Well, get to it then, Flicker.
Wow, she doesn't want to have much of anything to do with me for now, until I've got the real title. Doesn't matter that I quested and saved her, I still have to go get the official piece of paper. The official piece of paper that says, I'm a knight. Okay. Yep, Hideous Winter, I definitely read through your typo. I know what you typed, but I knew you meant shot.
Now, to bring back the King's Knights.
Again. I'm going to assume that's where I need to go right now, because it talks about the new woods. I should see a bear trap. Oh!
Humans were building a trap. All 4 knights are stuck inside.
A Stonehenge trap. Maybe I go back to the woods here. I like that if I tried to get it to swear it wouldn't. Yeah, that kind of seems to describe your entire vibe as a person. Hideous Winter. If you tried to get it to swear it wouldn't. Okay. Okay. My phone is special, says Hideous Winter. Sure is. Let's see, that's the fallen beanstalk. Oh, because that's where this mess of a situation is. Let's get out of here. Where are the new woods? Wherever the new woods are, there's supposed to be a bear trap involved. It's the next quest item. Oh dear.
The magical home of the Lady of the Lake. Look, something magical's happening. Oh, what are the chances?
A sword.
Oh, all this rubbish everywhere. What's a lady to do?
I got you now, fish lady. Speedy, quick!
You asshole.
Let me go! Oh no! That fisherman just caught the lady of the lake!
Oh dear.
Help me, please.
Hey! You in the ugly suit! Leave those fish alone!
In the ugly suit.
Ooh, must obliterate all strange fishes.
That's another Gomer voice. I don't think I'm well equipped to handle anything right now, so... The New Woods. The New Woods. Oh, the New Woods is where the dodo was hiding. Okay. He looks 9 months pregnant, says Hideous Winter. And that's part of the nice, exaggerated character design that must go into cartoons. I'm all for it. Oh yeah, the New Woods were up here, atop the peaks. Now I have some rust be gone.
Call your daddy and get a lawyer, okay?
I don't have a daddy.
Oh.
This should do the job. Hey pal, thanks a lot. Wait till the guys back at the mountain hear about this. Hey, if I
Why is
can
the
help
Ant John
you out
Travolta?
again, give me a call. Or better yet, blow this whistle, and my friends and I'll come running. Or maybe strutting. I'm not sure.
Go Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Okay. That is...
I just hunt for food to survive.
All right, then hunt yourself something legal and meaty, okay?
Careful, officer. That could easily be you.
What? I just want to hear them talk. I just want to stay here and hear them talk for longer, but I have to move on.
Call your daddy and get a lawyer, okay?
I don't have a daddy.
Okay. It's maybe only 2 or 3 things that they say, so that's fine. John Travolta Ant is gonna kill me for a long time. Oh, was I supposed to pick up the mole? I think I was supposed to pick up the mole. That's why he's still there.
Lance the mole seems weary. It must be tough to have the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Just gonna carry on an angry mole, no big deal. Oh, the sign cleaner's still on break.
That would be pretty funny, but probably cruel.
Use the mole in the dirt right under the right pole of the tournament sign. Attempt to take the sign cleaner's stilts.
Thanks. That'll make the job a lot easier once I'm off break. Just hold on 1 minute. You'd better have requisition form 8HB33/VMD30 for that.
Uh-oh.
What if I don't have that form?
Well, if that were true, we'd have to fill out report H999B, make 2 copies, attach 1 to voucher B8553/4, and process it with routing slip GBB412. The real paperwork would start. Just hold.
Eddie Ember from Local 47 sent me.
Eddie Ember? Eddie got me into the union. I'd give him a lung if he needed it. You want these stilts? Take them. I don't need them anymore. Not with the sign dropping down.
There we go. Very nice. So now that I have the stilts, I get to go back out to the Arena Village. Some suspiciously placed corn over here.
Through that archway is the tournament grounds. The Royal Gardens of Camelhot, planted with corn in honor of the King's feet.
Oh, that's delightful. I should have... Yep. Because there are crows, and that corn happens to be what it is.
It's a pretty odd idea.
I'm supposed to make a scarecrow
It's a
here.
pretty odd idea. It's a pretty odd idea.
Wait, what did I miss? Let me give him the stilts, go back out to the Arena Village. Arena Village, use the sheet on the corn to make a makeshift scarecrow, making the corn grow. Oh wait, what about this corn back here? Is that a valid object too, or is it just the stuff in, or is it just the stuff in the foreground?
The Royal Gardens of Camelhot, planted with corn in honor of the King's feet.
Oh,
These
that was
should
an
fix
unexpected
those
hotspot.
That's better. Now this garden can grow.
Well, that was fast. Might as well take some corn for my trouble.
I'm sure some use for this corn will pop up.
Gosh, these sound effects. Okay, now... Going to where the knights are trapped. Talk to the knights. This probably triggers the next sequence of things.
Brave knights, are you well?
We're just peachy. Thank you for asking.
I'll search for a way to stop this crazy thing.
No! Sir George's men trapped us here to raid the mines of Camelhot! They must be stopped!
But Sir Loungelot.
No arguments! Stop Sir George's men from raiding the mines!
Okay, from raiding the mines. Now, if I go back to the map, I should see some mines.
I have to stop the humans from invading the royal mines.
The royal mines.
After working for Sir George, stealing coal from fire-breathing, heavily armed dragons is easy. Come on, get those canisters filled with coal.
Coal again. Very interesting. Let's see, I'm supposed to...
It won't help to put these things together.
It's my own book. Oh well. Let's see here. Talk to the canary, then use the magazine on the bird to put it to sleep. There's that magazine.
Robbing from dragon mines. It's not just a job, it's suicide.
Hello, little fellow.
Hello yourself.
Yep, you're correct, Hideous Winter. When I grab that whistle, it lets me summon ants.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
Because I saved the ant from the bear track.
How's the gas situation?
I take it you mean here in the mine? Everything's fine. Although every once in a while I act like I'm in a faint just to throw a scare into these guys.
A little job security?
A bird's gotta eat.
Who do you work for?
Said George, but not directly. I subcontract.
I heard he doesn't pay well.
I manage to take care of the bills.
Take care of the bills.
Why don't you grab some shut-eye? I'll cover for you.
I need some time to think about it. I am a bird brain, you know.
I'll leave you to your work. How about a magazine to keep you occupied?
No, that's a splendid idea. Would you mind holding it open for me?
It would be my pleasure.
Let's see here. A speech. My dearest loyal subject, blah, blah, blah. It's truly an honor, yawn, blah, blah, blah. And then when I turn 5, yawn, blah, blah.
Wow, that was fast. Perfect. Okay. Now I can pick some things up. Pickaxe.
I can pick and choose with this. No questions asked.
Oh my goodness. And a canister maybe? Goody. So now I've got those. Go back to the dragon trap. Which I assume is where all my knights are hiding.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Literally.
Step
Oh, hey, it's him.
up on post, down on floor. Heel pivot, toe pivot. This is how we dance. Dig it?
I'd have to get a little closer. I'd have to get a little closer. Excuse me, but don't I know you?
You embarrassed me already today.
We have met. Where was it again?
You beat me in dance contest, iguana.
Just can't put my finger on where we've met.
Iguana. Wow, indeed. Not gonna make you a sandwich. Wow,
I'd have
indeed.
to get a little closer.
Not you again.
Now that I'm close, am I close enough
I'd
now?
have to get a little closer.
Use the pickaxe in the very use the pickaxe in the very top of the shaft there to get the peg. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, should I
Nope, this isn't the right.
should I use some stilts? I'm gonna try the stilts.
This isn't the right use for these.
Or what if I step away?
I'm pushing as fast as I. I'm pushing as.
Yeah, because the only thing I can see here is use the pickaxe to get to on the very top of the shaft to get the peg. But I think there's a piece missing from the guide here, which is kind of odd. So what if I equip the stilts?
This isn't the right use for these.
Okay, what if I give him the stilts?
Nah, these things won't do much.
Okay, but if the pickaxe still is what gets me the peg.
It wouldn't hurt him, and it would only make him angry. It wouldn't hurt him, and it would only make him angry. I'd have to get a little closer.
Oh, there was something I missed back in the mines. I wonder if that will help the situation. Not that the item itself will help, but maybe having the item will trigger something different here. Some of that sparkly
I'm not
dust.
a chemist, but I think I can use this.
There we go. Let's head back up here. Back down the hatch. And now perhaps do I use the dust on him to make him sneeze and get out of the...
These things won't do much.
What on earth? Fling the canister at him?
Nah. These...
Okay, can I try now to pickaxe the pig up here?
I'd have to get a little closer. That pin is connecting the spindle and the trap up above. I'd have to get a little closer.
Am I not close enough? I swear this seems like a job for the stilts.
This isn't the right use. This isn't the right use.
So... I don't understand. Do I get the ant? Can I try getting the ants to help me pull the pig out?
Hey,
oh!
What are you doing? You ruined everything!
I can't knock that pin out using that. I need just the right tool.
Oh, that was weird. Okay. There we go.
Ah! Dumb dragon, you make me angry!
I just had to use my own brain for a moment.
Well, I've got what I need, and speaking to you as a friend, you've really got to work on your attitude problem.
I thought this guide doesn't go very long, so I'm like, oh, this game is pretty short. Though I am like 2/3 of the way through the guide, so this game is taking a lot more time than I thought it would. So this is kind of nice. So now I have the peg. Apparently that doesn't that peg didn't do much in the grand scheme of this trap. So there's a bit more to do. Okay, so the peg. How about I go to the baseball player with it?
Oh my goodness! That's it! The perfect bat! I should be able to smash the ball a mile! Here, take my old one.
Why is he Indian?
Serve us so that we may serve others.
Go over and serve those guys.
Like if he were a cricket player, I would understand much more easily with his accent. But anyway, now I can go somewhere special. Let's go see what's going on with the Lady of the Lake this time. Now, how about those stilts so that I can make my way into the water?
It's much too deep. I'd sink in up to my snout.
Yes, I know, which is why I'm stilting you.
Help! Someone?
Presenting Flicker and the stupendous stilt walk of certain suicide. To a medieval tournament near you.
That is such a Monty Python joke right there. Grabbing the sword, which is on a modern washing machine. What?
The sword's enchantment appears to have gone directly into the dryer. Well, so much for that master of all myth.
I can at least grab that ore back there. And now, this is for Family Jack. Yeah, this is some of that Sierra Adventure bullshit that.
Okay, here's the deal.
Like,
me help now and
how dare they concoct
no
this
one gets
puzzle?
hurt.
The setting must have been too high. I got popcorn instead of dried corn.
Now I can put the dried corn in the canister.
It would do no good.
I dub thee Dyson of Washeria. Forever may you try. Where's my dried corn? Where's my popcorn?
Help me, please.
Nice and warm. I could try anything I wanted to in here.
Is the dried corn already in the canister? 'Cause I don't see it anywhere in my inventory. Let's see. Sword out of the dryer, then grab the ore behind the dryer, move up the little dirt trail a little bit, then try to grab the top of the dryer. This will change the setting to delicate. Place the corn. Oh. I was supposed to, uh-oh. Do I have to go harvest corn again?
Now it's set on delicate.
Okay, that's why the corn disappeared, because this popcorn is not viable. I have to run back to grab corn again, and then place it in so that it's dry corn. The corn was not eaten. The corn was forcibly removed from my inventory because I made a bad decision. Let me grab more corn.
I'm sure some use for this corn will pop up.
Pop up! Gosh, that sound effect. Whatever you want to make of that sound effect. Anyway, back up here. Now that, and I'm going to go reconfirm that the dryer is on delicate. Go grabby hands on the dryer.
Now it's set on high.
Nope, back to delicate.
Now it's set on delicate.
Perfect. Let's corn up.
Perfectly dried popping corn.
Okay, here's the deal. Let me help now and no one gets hurt.
Okay, got a corn canister. Fair. Okay. Now... Now the poor lady of the lake gets to continue being ignored while I head back to the dragon trap. Because now I can, for some reason, free them, or at least this is a desirable order in which to play the game. Use any of the flat wooden objects.
I think this just might work. But I'm going to need 4 paddles, 1 for each knife. I only need 1 more paddle.
One more paddle. 1, 2, wait, what did I have this bat, I have the pizza, and I have the ore, and what's...
I think this just might work. But I'm going to need 4 paddles, 1 for each night. I only need 1 more paddle to make this work.
What did I miss? What if I at least start here?
I think this just might work. But I'm going to need 4 paddles, 1 for each night. I only need 1 more paddle to make this work.
Pitchfork on the molehills. Grab the pizza paddle, which I definitely did. Sir George's village, use the coal and the effigy, and then get the paddle. I thought I did grab the paddle when I was in the village. Let me go back and check because I'm not 100% sure on that. Big suspense. Not gonna make you a sandwich. Massive suspense. Because I'm like, wait a second. I've been following this to the letter, and I'm supposed to have 4 certain items. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm not smart. There's been a paddle sitting here this entire time.
I'm certain this has other uses besides paddling.
Besides paddling. Okay, whew. Didn't have to quest that far to find the next paddle. So, small mistake. Just a tiny oversight that was in an adjacent area. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Now I'm paddled up. Let's rock this.
Now I can put my plan into action.
All the paddles.
Sir Knights, hold these paddles straight out and tilt them a bit to catch the wind.
We're going to use aerodynamics to slow this down. That's unexpected. We're gonna helicopter our way out of here. Oh my god. Of all the solutions.
Flicker, you thundering fool! You nearly killed us!
Fascinating stuff. Sensible boy. And inertia. I'm dragging him. You Flicker, you dastardly young cullion.
You dastardly young cullion.
Oh no! Wait, we forgot about the princess!
The princess is safe. King Allfire sent me for you.
To Camelot, knights!
Perhaps King Allfire will forgive me now.
Perhaps. No guarantee. Okay, back to my original walkthrough.
Well done, Flicker. It appears that you are starting to take responsibility and clean up after yourself. As you know, loyal knights, tomorrow is the tournament. The victor will be your new king and will wed my daughter. I suggest you retire for the evening.
But sire, what if Sir George shows up with another black dragon?
Ha! Not unless he knows karate, Flicker, you little sissy.
Karate?
Father, I beg you to reconsider and let Flicker participate in the tournament.
The only hope for Flicker is if he can earn his knighthood by tournament time.
Aww.
Laugh now, lizard boys.
Oh. It's like the beginning of the game. I'm sleeping again. Back to being dressed I go.
Ah! I've overslept on tournament day, and I still need to figure out how to get to the Cave of Dilemma.
Well, down to the kitchen I go, I guess. It's like the game restarted from the beginning again, but with a new twist. Oh, hey.
Hey, Flicker. If you make it to the tournament, my stud muffin lounge lock will kick your butt.
Oh. Apparently he
As long
learned
as
something
doesn't
new about
mistake it for
himself.
your face.
My stud muffin. That may have been the character that got affected when Disney was showing this.
Everyone must be at the tournament.
Because part of the Wikipedia article of Blazing Dragons animated series talks about a character who was positioned as plausibly homosexual, but when brought over to the U.S. by Disney, that part was sufficiently squashed. Indeed, Femijack, Chapter 3, the third act, the final act, the climax, and the denouement that's going to happen here. This is definitely the end game, folks, so strap in. It's going to get weird. I see you've been following along. Okay. Look up and left of the kettles, you should find the tongs. Ah, yes. In my previous playthrough, I grabbed those like the beginning of the game. And I'm like, oh, these will help me at the beginning of the game, but they did not. Take them, and now to zip over to Castle Grim. Castle Grim. And with those tongs, I can pick up that eel that was causing me some grief earlier.
I need to get up to the Cave of Dilemma to become a knight.
Still don't know where the Cave of Dilemma is exactly, though. I don't think anyone here actually has watched the cartoon, but I really want to. Now that I'm experiencing all of this, I'm like, if the animated series is anything near what's going on here, then I'm absolutely for it. Into my bag of holding he goes. Now, now that I have the eel will be useful to help free the Lady of the Lake. Actually, I'm gonna go check one of my sources, I'll call it a data repository, and see if the animated series is obtainable out there. It's got to be on DVD. No, that is a no. What about? Is it even available on DVD? Because the animated series came from Nelvana, and Nelvana cartoons a lot of the times did make it a DVD, much like Clone High. Clone High was definitely one of those series that was short-lived but made its way down here. Oh, hey! If one so desires, one could. Oh yeah, the art is very different. If one wants an official place, this video service called Amoeba happens to have it. Very interesting. Yeah, Nelvana was. To me, Nelvana was the unsung hero of kids animation in the 1990s. The shows that made it through here, thanks to Nelvana, they just came from all over. Just real quick, I'm wanting to go pull their resume here because I know they did more than just the 90s, but I feel like that's where they peaked. Oh, they were responsible for Babar. That was a big thing. Babar, strangely, was only really on HBO back in the day. Oh, Eek the Cat. Yes. Devil and Daniel Mouse, Rock and Roll. I'm actually not familiar with those. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Oh, man, that was a weird one. Some Nancy Drew. Bob and Margaret, the company's first animated franchise for adults since Rock and Roll. I feel like I've seen some Bob and Margaret at one point. I'd have to see a screenshot of it. Something about it is tickling the old memories. They did Donkey Kong Country, that's right. I'll have to see what's up with Rock and Roll. That sounds pretty nice. At the start of the 80s, Nelvana was offered a chance to work on heavy metal, instead going to concentrate on production of Rock and Roll. Okay. Based heavily on the earlier special The Devil and Daniel Mouse, and originally titled Drats, the film was produced for 5 years using all the studio's resources, totaling $8 million. Upon its release by MGM United Artists in 1983, it received little promotion in the United States and quickly disappeared at the box office. The financial demise of rock and roll would have ended Nelvana's operations altogether had the company not saved themselves from debt by working full-time on children's television series. On its agenda at the time were its first 3 live-action franchises, The Edison Twins, 20-Minute Workout, and Mr. Microchip, with Deke Entertainment also very substantial in the 80s and 90s. The Devil and Daniel Famajack. The Devil and Daniel Mouse is a rock and roll take on an old fable. That sounds really awesome. That's a cool twist. It seems very rebellious for how pretty tight-lipped and straight-laced and full on merchandise push all the animation was in the 80s. So Nelvana was really seemingly pushing some boundaries here. Early in the decade, the company worked on 4 television specials based on the American Greetings properties. They were Magic of Herself the Elf, based on Mattel's toy line, Strawberry Shortcake, Housewarming Surprise, Strawberry Shortcake and the Baby Without a Name, and Strawberry Shortcake Meets the Berrykins, the last 3 of which featured the eponymous doll. There were 2 shows from Nelvana based on the Antoy properties Mad Balls and My Pet Monster. Despite the successes of their earlier works, perhaps its greatest success at the time came in the form of the Care Bears, thanks to its acquisition of the character rights from American Greetings, the franchise owners. In early 1985, the first movie based on the toy line turned the company's fortunes around, grossing $23 million in the US and another $1.5 million in its native Canada. Its tremendous success gave way to 2 more big screen movies, A New Generation and Adventure in Wonderland, as well as a television series. Wow. Also produced Droids and Ewoks. Did some Star Wars stuff, as well as, of course, some Doctor Who. In 1988, Nelvana and Scholastic produced a series of The Video Adventures of Clifford the Big Red Dog, based on the 1962 book. That's awesome. Yeah, Nelvana pulled a lot of strings, to say the least. They made things happen. All right, so let's continue this here. Okay, time to go visit Lady Lake.
Seems to be closed for repairs.
Obviously, that's okay. Hey yo, look out down below. Here he comes, Banana Slammer. I don't know if that was actually on rhythm, but I did my best for you, Famajack.
That fisherman's got no regard for his natural surroundings. This ought to enlighten him a bit.
Yes. The Devil and Daniel Mouse is on YouTube with permission from the creator, says Famajack. That's good to know. There's a lot of very interesting old shows that made their way to YouTube. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, I got an idea. You could dribble melted sapphire sauce on my... Whoa, wait a minute. I'm promised a Princess Flame.
Oh dear! Melted sapphire sauce.
You'd forget all about that little princess.
Okay. Wait!
Saucy!
Actually, what do you know about the Cave of Dilemma?
Great parties ever since we banned the trolls. Actually, I'm kind of the bouncer, since I control the waterfall that opens it.
Oh, really?
I thought it was a place where squires are tested for knighthood.
Only on weekdays, to pay the rent.
Well, I need to get up there. I'm trying to become a knight.
Let me see. Got any powdered unicorn's horn on you?
I left it at home. Silly me.
Oh, that plan's no good then. Oh, I could turn you into a nymph. Then you could dance up the waterfall. Of course, you'd have to remain that way for a millennium.
Seems like a pretty steep downside.
Well, I guess I could just shut it off, and you could take the stairs. A bit boring, if you ask me.
She had to keep up that breathy voice. That's commitment.
Oh, as you wish. When you arrive there, the falls will be turned off.
Little hair flips kill me, too.
You could make me a knight right here and now.
Maybe?
Oh, baby, baby, baby. The best things in life are long and hard.
Oh my
I knew
god!
you were going to say something like that. My job's done here. Plus, it's getting kind of warm.
Oh, that was perfect. That was wonderful. Okay, well, there's a waterfall. With an arrow that says cave.
The sign says, Cave of Dilemma this way. You must be at least this tall and a squire to pass. Pregnant dragons, individuals with a history of heart disease or urinary tract infections are advised not to enter. We don't want to deal with you. Try Magical Merv's mystical mudhole instead.
Famichek says, oh, behave. Yes, that's exactly what's going on here. Okay. So, now that I'm here at the Cave of Dilemma, well, I guess I hoof it up here. This way, up the stairs, just like I wanted. Oh!
The Cave of Dilemma is closed, so go away. Scram, take a hike. I'm retired.
I can't believe this. After all I went through to get up here. Wait a minute. How long have you been retired?
What time is it? But seriously, what's the matter?
I have to become a knight.
Let me guess. A giant troll has invaded your castle, and all the regular knights are off at a swordplay seminar.
Oh, no, no.
The king's evil twin brother has taken over the castle? A twisted gnome has made everyone in your kingdom speak Esperanto. I've got it. I'll bet you're in love.
That's it. Princess Blaine's honor is at stake. I have
Not
to
Mel
become
Brooks,
a
but a
knight.
very
Will you help?
serviceable recreation. I was just
Problem
about to
number
ask, why is this guy old and
449.
Jewish?
No problem. I have the rest of my life to start my retirement.
Tell me a bit more about those challenges.
We've got the test of dexterity, the test of strength, the test of eye-hand coordination, and the test of something a wee bit scary. Which one do you want to know about?
What about the strength test?
It's pretty simple. If you can't get the job done with your back, do it with what you've got between your ears.
Tell me about the test of dexterity.
The outcome of this challenge is up in the air. No dragon has ever returned successfully from this trial. Well, there was one, but it was a really close shave.
What about the eye-hand coordination test?
For this challenge, you must pull a rabbit out of bunny hopping hats. Don't sweat it if you can't keep your eyes on them every single second. The rabbits have to rest, you have to rest. Just be sure you do it at the same time.
That was odd.
The test of something a wee bit scary. I don't get it.
Well, it used to be called the test of ultimate terror, but Sir Cravenheart the Hesitant complained to the Fair Challenge Bureau, so I had to tone it down. Now, through semi-mystical means, I pick through your mind and locate whatever you dread the most. Then I bring that thing to life and annoy the heck out of you with
Those
it.
damn bureaucrats.
Okay, I'm ready to give it a go.
Only a wee bit meh child's
Okay,
play,
there's
says
the test of
Famichek.
dexterity,
Indeed.
The test of strength, the test of eye-hand coordination, and finally the test of something a wee bit scary. Pick one, kid. Pick one.
Okay. I like dexterity.
How about the test of dexterity?
Okay, this one is simple. Get all three porcupines spinning at the same time to win.
They're on little sticks, but anyway. Use the shears on the hedgehogs.
Lucky for Rapunzel, she didn't hurt herself with these. This seems to be doing the job. Plus, they seem to like it.
Now they look like fetuses.
one, kid. Of course, we're gonna have to send those guys south for the winter now.
Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna make you a sandwich. Poor babies, yes, poor naked porcupines, fully bald.
Yay! I'm ready for another challenge.
That's a good start, you little schmizzle.
Yep, Jewish confirmed.
One, kid. Pick one.
Let's go test of strength.
I'll choose the test of strength.
Okay, just a bit of heavy lifting. See that rock?
Rock? That's not a rock. It's a landmass.
It's a challenge, you little snoogie. If it was easy, we'd be
You little snoogie.
in nights. Just move the rock a few feet over that way.
A few feet? Is that all? I suppose you'd like me to juggle it as well.
Well, this seems like a good job for the ants, who multiple ants are good at lifting it.
Okay, I'm free. 1, 2, 3, heave.
I met a girl named Sandy.
Way to go! Who knew those little buggers were that strong? All those years I stepped on them. They could have killed me.
Woo! Another challenge. Eye-hand coordination.
I'm ready for another challenge.
That's a good start, you little schmizzle. Pick one, kid. Pick one.
I will go for the eye-hand coordination.
Let's try the test of eye-hand coordination.
I believe those ants did die, or they got vaporized by mystical cave magic.
There's a bunny rabbit in each hat. One is healthy, and the other 3 have rabies, and they love to bite.
What?
Keep your eye on the healthy rabbit as they jump around, and be sure to pick that hat. Got it?
And what if I pick the wrong one?
Rabies.
Don't be a baby. A little rabies never killed. Just follow the healthy one.
Follow the healthy one. Show me the healthy one.
Concentrate, Flicker. Away we go.
This is bonkers. I think this is an emulation glitch. It's happening right here. Something is happening to the eyes where I'm still supposed to be able to see things, but I can't. It's one of the... There's 2 orange and 2 purple. Oh! I might have to save scum this. I think that's what I'll do.
So you bored. Don't let it eat at you, okay?
Don't let it eat at you. Okay.
Oh, let me try another challenge.
That's a good start, you little schmizzle.
Little schmizzle.
Pick one, kid. Pick one.
I think I'll go something a wee bit scary for
I
now.
guess I'll face the test of something a wee bit scary.
Ooh, that one's a wee bit scary. Save it for later, you little schnotzel.
Schnotzel. Oh well, I guess I have to... What are the magic buttons here? Famajack, wait. What thoughts do you have there? Because I'm kind of limited by the emulator here. Save scum. Look what color hat the rabbit is under. Save before picking. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do, because it looks like 2 orange and 2 purple, but I think there was something going on while the eyes were fully white that things could have changed. It could have changed hat color as well. So it still seemed, kind of weird. Okay, F1 save, F3 load, F2 increase slots. So, Okay. So we are saving. It doesn't say that I'm saving, but it definitely loads. Okay, so I have it. All right. Okay. Save. Okay, F1 save, F3 load. Let's do this.
Let's try the test of eye-hand coordination.
Rather annoying to have to brute force my way through this, but I have no choice in the matter.
Your eyes on the healthy rabbit, Flicker.
Save scum here.
Concentrate, Flicker. Away we go.
Okay. Bottom left. Yeah, I wonder what that effect is supposed to look like. Is there a button I'm supposed to be pressing to... Oh, I'm supposed to be pressing a button to clear my eyes, to blink.
Pick a hat, Flicker. Pick a hat, Flicker. Don't be shy.
I think he was still under his original location. Cool. Did it. It didn't... There was nothing here that, like... Unless I wasn't reading... Yeah, I totally slipped my mind that blinking my eyes was supposed to be something that I manually controlled. It just... I brain farted that completely. So I'm going to save scum now that that's completed. Now let's do something scary. Something a wee bit scary.
Come on now, kid. Now it's time to face something a wee bit scary. Do it for your old Uncle Ancient Al.
Albert Brooks. Oh well, I suppose it's time for the test of something a wee bit scary.
Oh well, I suppose it's time for the test of something a wee bit scary.
Thanks for the emotional support, Family Jack, and not gonna make you a sandwich. Oh!
What in the world is that? It looks like all the old dirty laundry beneath my bed. So I hate doing laundry. Is that a crime?
Is that a crime?
Does that make me evil? Wicked?
Acknowledging your feels is the first step to facing them, lad. You must conquer the diabolical laundry beast in order to pass this challenge.
It's yogurt. Thankfully, I have some soap.
Wow, it doesn't seem to mind soap at all.
And then there's that weird cloud, which I'm supposed to use powder on. Oh, to make it rain. Now the clothes are getting washed. Oh no, their filth powers are melting away.
Ha! Die, you banshee of 1,000 wash cycles! I've taken care of you for good.
Nice work, kid. If you hadn't held the starch, you'd be in for a rematch. You've passed the test!
I passed! Clean clothes that folded themselves.
First walked in here, I didn't think you had what it takes.
So that means I'm a knight?
Not yet, you little schnutzy.
Schnutzy?
Your reward for passing the almost impossible challenges of the Cave of Dilemma is this cubic zirconia.
Cubic zirconia.
You can redeem this for a knighthood in any
Thank you,
kingdom
Hideous
in the
Winter.
royal.
Thanks for your help, Ancient Al.
You got what you came for, so go. If you get a chance, drop me a line. I'd like to know how things turn out.
Yes, how things turn out.
He won't write. They never do.
Okay, yeah, it's just time to hoof it on out of here. Get to go.
I hope there's still time to compete in the tournament.
Which means going to the arena. Yeah, Hideous Winter. How many 13-year-olds do you know who would have had a username like that on AOL Instant Messenger or Yahoo even?
Flicker, come over here. By George, by Dragon, you've done it, haven't you? Hand over the cubic zirconia.
Okay. Yeah, the small X big X username and convention. Oh, night as you become as that is alles. Oh, she laughed at me. How nice.
This has been one exciting tournament. Joining me in the booth is my special guest, Jacques Strap. What are your thoughts so far, Jacques? I couldn't have said it better, chap. Sir Flicker of Camel Hot, newly knighted just this very morning, has emerged as a dark horse favorite. No thanks, Jacques. Just had a cap. Now, young Sir Flicker goes head-to-head against veteran Sir Gasflame in the vicious log-rolling competition.
Log rolling. Log rolling on skates. How about that?
An astute observation, champ. With that victory, young Sir Flicker shall meet Sir Lounge-a-Lot in a contest of cunning, strength, and courage. I am speaking, of course, of the very butch and dragonly sport of thumb wrestling.
Illegal grip, you all thought no fair!
Ha ha ha! I liked hardcore music and I didn't realize it made me sound like a porn company.
Flicker, you won! You won!
Lad, I have to admit that I am surprised at the outcome of this tournament.
It was never in doubt, sire. I have the most cunning thumbs in all of Camel Hot.
Cunning thumbs.
But I was supposed to be the winner. I'm supposed to marry Flame.
The Black Dragon.
I'm here to be crowned the true king of Camel Hot.
Cheech Marin is back.
Too late, foul brute. The tournament is over.
Your time is past, King Smallfire.
Loyal knights, defeat this monstrosity.
Monstrosity.
What an entrance. The Black Dragon almost cleared up the entire arena.
Well, I'm gonna let them fight while I hang out over here at the practice range. And I've got a canister full of popping corn. It might be good to launch. Okay, Black Dragon's right there. Pull it all the way back. And let's go. Imagine having to redo the canister. That would kind of suck.
Eureka! Die, evil dragon! Popped him in a jiffy. Oh, I better get back to the tournament to see how everyone is doing.
Yes.
You dimwit! You wrecked another Black Dragon! That's it! I quit!
Yep, one stream clear, Famajack. And it's coming in at like just the right amount of time too. I don't think I'm gonna do anything after this. This was good enough.
Consider this my resignation!
It was a good little journey. It's just a Tuesday. It doesn't need to go that hard. Uh-oh.
Whoa! That was a mistake.
He rebuilt the Black Dragon like immediately.
Oh, your wish is my command, mighty Mervin. Join your scepter!
Oh!
I am the Inferno Incarnate! Nobody will stand between me and legal and binding ownership of this kingdom.
I order you to leave Camel Hot this instant.
You order me? You're not fit to order me lunch! There's an idea. Lunch. I think I'll start with a shrimp.
Oh boy!
What a jerk! You ate the king! You can't eat the king!
And a little cream puff for dessert.
Cream puff.
survey my new land before I scorch it black.
Why would you destroy something that's newly yours? Like, ooh, fancy animation here.
It's not fair. I go to all the trouble of creating the ultimate weapon, and the ungrateful contraption eats me.
It looks partially alive in there. Wow.
Not too fast or it'll blow.
That's what she said?
Fiddle with your joystick as much as you want, Dragon. I have one of my own.
And now, finally, to use an item that I've had since the beginning.
Hey, it sounds like the engine. Sort of.
Are you playing with that lever again? Stop it! You'll go blind. Enough of that! I can hear the engine speeding up.
Uh-oh.
It's pointless for you to speed it up. I can simply slow it down. I don't understand. How could it stall?
No, that's not safe. Ah! I can't hold the cord and cut it all at the same time.
Yeah. This requires a little bit of actual, like, precision. Timing, some tight timing on the,
It's pointless for you to speed it up. I can simply slow it down.
Then he'll stall it.
I don't understand. How could it stall?
Ah! Butterfingers.
Oh, that's just marvelous, Lizard Boy.
Here we go.
The path to freedom lies ahead. Only something unpredictable and very heavy can stop me now. Ah!
A fool! Fool? Oh, you ungrateful, bloated cretin. I made you. You are where you are today, thanks to me. Then thanks for putting me up a tree, you cross-dressing pillock.
What? Now that it's taken this long to do what I've done here.
Sire, landing on top of the Royal Mattress Factory like we did.
Oh, I haven't felt this young in years. I think I have another 500 years of ruling in me. Let me ask you, Flicker. If you didn't really want to run the kingdom, why did you enter the tournament?
Well, sire, apart from the usual reasons of macho bravado and general stupidity, it was to save Princess Flame from having to marry against her will.
I see. Flicker, your actions over these past few days have shown you to be a lad of noble character, with a brave streak bordering on the suicidal. I think you would be the perfect suitor for
Motion
my
capture
babe.
models Sammy and Tony the
What
cat.
to do
That's
to
awesome.
impress you? I would have done that years ago.
And there's the Nelvana credit.
Sure seems a long way back to the castle.
I don't remember it being this far.
Seems like we're standing on a treadmill.
I love breaking the fourth wall.
I think I figured it out, Flicker. We're on a shortcut.
A shortcut?
Quite. Why, I bet the designers took a shortcut by looping this road in 20 frames.
That explains it. Can you believe the audacity of those guys?
That's great. placeholder guinea
Murray,
pigs.
It's me. Hold the phone real close, pal. I've got something real personal to tell you. You're fired! You stink! You're not an agent! You're a curse! I'll tell you what's the matter. It's this gig you got me. The one with the dragons and knights and crap. It's a dog, Murray. And this business with the computers and the interactive games...
Yeah, Famajek, this is some great fourth wall breaking here.
It's the wave that washes dead fish up on shore. It stinks worse than you do, and it's never going to catch on.
Surgeon General's warning, wait at least 1 hour after playing this game before swimming, operating heavy machinery, and eating shellfish with a guy named Louis.
Put it all in is tiny. I mean, there you are, hefting around half a ton of useless crud that you probably couldn't lift with a damn crane.
I'd have to agree, not gonna make you a sandwich. This was an excessively good experience, and I absolutely love having done it. And I appreciate you guys coming along with me for the ride.
An atom bomb. Yeah. Oh, and get this. If there's some kind of problem that the programmers can't be bothered to deal with, they just say it has magical properties and move on to the next scene. Who writes this stuff, for Pete's sake? Oh, and then they go and cut half my lines to give more screen time to that flicker kid, who, just between you and me, is lousy. I don't care, Murray. Now, why don't you start earning that 20% you're stealing from me and get me some TV work? Here's an idea. Team me up with some young lookers and we can go solve crimes. If it's Angels or something. Look, I've got to go before these spuds start working on a sequel. Huh? I don't care if my contract says I have to. Oh, I just won't show. What are they going to do, sue me? Oh, yeah, good point. So I'll be in the next one. But only if they get someone who at least graduated from high school to do the graphics. You work on it. Okay, baby, I'm out of here. If you want me, I'll be at 2 Bunch getting a soak in the mud. All right. Love to you, too.
Oh, man. Famajak, most point and clicks are boring to watch, but this one was a treat. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I'm not even terribly familiar at all with the point and click genre, but there was a lot going on here that was... I mean, honestly, if I ever did another point and click, I would make sure to do it guided as well. Because if I had to fumble around and think for myself on this, it would not be streamable. It would not be good content. Doing it like this, where we're all on this carnival cruise together of discovery, was pretty great. So, yeah, thus concludes Blazing Dragons. There surely was a heck of a treat to have with you guys. So, I think at this point I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna call it a stream. It was definitely a good stream when all's said and done. It was on a Tuesday. Didn't want it to be overly complicated or overly crazy on some other game that requires a lot more brain power. Let's basically watch an interactive movie together. Famajak, oh, never do a retro point and click without a guide. Yeah, because the way that some of those puzzles came together, you know, even the most experienced point and clicker person, like even you, Famajak, yeah, you were surprised with some of the solutions. Hideous Winter, holy butts, your shirt. Yeah, I make sure to keep a good shirt stash so that things can look nice on stream. So thank you, Famajak. Thank you, Hideous Winter. Thank you, Not Gonna Make You a Sandwich. And I know you're not here, but thank you, Simon the Cat, as well. All of you who participated in chat. I'm gonna bounce. Thanks for everything. I will see you on Saturday afternoon for a special event stream.